There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap. Drops back. Whoa. Changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casasa checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.bank. Member FDIC.
Are you ready for the freshest and most flavorful approach to lunch and dinner? Well, I've got 2 words for you, Coyote Blues. Where else will you find shrimp nachos, smoked duck quesadillas, carnitas burritos, smoked brisket tacos, and the mind-bending desserts like fried ice cream and margarita cheesecake? The answer is nowhere. Nowhere besides Coyote Blues, that is. Coyote Blues. Get here now. We're waiting for you. 4 Stonebridge Boulevard.
Are you looking to change careers? Do you need a job? Kelly Services has been a leader in providing workforce solutions since 1946, a heritage of lasting innovation that spans more than 70 years. Today, we offer a comprehensive array of outsourcing and consulting services, as well as world-class staffing on a temporary to hire, and direct hire basis, serving clients around the globe. If you're looking to change careers, if you need a job, contact Kelly Services today, 668-1002. That's 668-1002. Or visit kellyservices.com.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family.
2 time.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Gonna do it this time.
The following is a presentation of WNWS.com.
Friday, and that's the day when all these high school football games.
Football.
High school.
Football.
High school football.
Come on, bring it! Left! Blue 58! Blue 58!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Back in the saddle again. This is your host tonight, Stephen Rich, alongside the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, 2 teeth, 2 toes, 2-bit, 2-time Tommy.
Yay.
Live here at the Hornets Nest for a special night. It's homecoming night. South Gibson will play host to the Middle College Bulldogs, our neighbors to the west.
Memphis Middle College Bulldogs.
Memphis Middle College. Tommy, before I go anywhere else, I ask all of our fans to have my little girl in their thoughts. She broke her foot yesterday playing softball and is got a show enough fracture in her foot. And I will confess on the air that I screamed at her and told her to get up.
Oh no!
That there better be a bone sticking out of your leg if I get over there to you. And well,
what do you feel, about 2 inches tall?
I think I felt like an inch tall. She had a bona fide fracture.
At least you didn't do it like her dad by putting his foot in his mouth. You know, he did it playing softball.
So if you would say a little prayer for my sweet little Miss Kaylin, she has broken her foot. Also, guys, we can't do any of this without the fine folks at WNWS.com. There's a bunch of people that put a lot of work into making this happen, and you got to say thank you to a few people, including Mr. Seabass, the new sports director, and Dan Reeves, and Mr. Michael Osborne, the mad scientist behind the scenes that does all the dirty work that nobody else wants to do. Well, not that nobody else wants to do. Nobody else knows how to do. Probably a better. Mr. Larry and Mr. Carlton, they hadn't fired us yet, so we appreciate you guys having us in. We got a full pregame show for you tonight. Also, we're going to cover homecoming activities, so we're not going to be as thorough with some of our pregame activities that we normally are, because we have a 25-minute segment where we're going to be covering homecoming.
Yeah.
What we're going to do, we talked about it. What we're going to do is we're just going to stick our microphones out the window and cut the mics up so that you guys can hear the stadium announcers for all the homecoming activities. So we didn't do it last year, but the powers to be, and well, the powers to be, me, I just said we're going to cover them this year.
Yeah.
How about that?
There you go.
So we'll have homecoming activities for you, and that starts at 30 minutes for the homecoming activities, and the homecoming court will come out, and we'll cover all of that. Also,
they going to play Home Sweet Home by Motley Crue?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, they're right next door. Go in there and make them.
All right.
We have 2 senior spotlights tonight for you guys, and Tommy, you're going to appreciate one. Number one, well, the first one, not number one. The first one is number 5. Number 5, Rudy Jenkins. Rudy. And then the second one we're going to cover tonight is Levi Schlesinger.
Levi.
Yeah. I asked him if his middle name was Garrett. So we got 2 senior spotlights for you. That's
hey,
number
you
5.
Happy birthday to somebody, too.
Oh, yeah. And a big happy birthday to Mr. Ryan Black. I think he's turning 12 tonight. Mr. Ryan Black. He might be turning 13. Happy birthday, brother.
Yes, sir.
Tommy, has the good Lord blessed us with beautiful weather?
Again, man, I'm telling you.
You know, knock on wood, whatever.
God is a football fan.
He's a football fan this year because he's made it miserable on us in years past.
Oh, man.
But he's a fan of us. He's a fan of us so far this year. So what a beautiful night. It's about 90 right now, but it's going to cool off into the low 80s about game time. And as soon as that sun goes down, the low tonight's going to be 72.
Perfect.
We have a little bit of a wind, not much, just a smidgen. I'm going to say it's 2 to 3 miles per hour.
Yeah.
It's not even moving the flag.
Right.
But it's moving our it's moving the very, very tops of the trees just ever so slightly. So it's a little warm, but not too bad. We're going to have players to watch, keys to victory, and check the stats. And then right before the start of the game, we'll have our out-back predictions. So, but Tommy, we can't do anything.
Nope.
We can do nothing. None of this is possible
at all
without the fine folks at Hometown Pharmacy. Y'all have heard me talking about it. Y'all heard me talking about Hometown Pharmacy for a long, long time. They've been a long sponsor of ours since word go. That's Miss Donna and Miss Carol at Hometown Pharmacy. They take care of our pharmacy needs in my house. Saying now I have one with a broken foot, I've got to go get antibiotics and anti-inflammatories. So my wife will be by to see Miss and Dippin' Dots. And I go by there. My wife goes in there to get medicine. I go in there to get Dippin' Dots. But they have a full supply.
You're going to have to buy Dippin' Dots because you made fun of your daughter. So.
I wasn't making fun of her.
Yeah.
I didn't make fun of her. I hollered at her because I thought she was being
you'll have to
being
get
a girl.
bunch of Dippin' Dots.
I thought she was being a girl.
Oh, okay.
So that's the story behind that, and I'm sticking to it. We have our but Miss Donna at Hometown Pharmacy, they do a bang up job, and they've been in business for a long time. They are our lead sponsor. Give them a call at 783-0777, and you've heard me say this before, and I'll say it again. If you're using a different pharmacy to fill your prescription needs, shame on you. Also, another one of our fine sponsors is Centennial Bank. Tommy, pan that camera over there and show that beautiful Centennial Bank sign on that scoreboard. And Centennial Bank stepped up to the plate and bought scoreboards for the football stadium and the basketball stadium when this school was built just a few years ago. And they are one of our sponsors, and we are very thankful to them. They take pride in serving their community with quality, honesty, and value. And they've been doing it for over 100 years. That's all you need to know. Precision Auto Body. They're located at 146 Milan Highway. Give Precision Auto Body a call at 783-0075, 783-0075. Also, another one of our sponsors is Quality Fence. Quality Fence. Protect your home, family, and pets with a solid perimeter. Call Quality Fence Company at 783-3555. You can get a free quote with no obligation.
Good friends make good fences make good neighbors.
Yeah, it depends on who your neighbors are, but if they're depending on who they are, a good fence can make a great neighbor.
That's right.
Well, Young Hughes Insurance Company is another one of our sponsors. Also, we're sponsored by Old Town Spaghetti Store, by Sarah of Jackson, and by Kelly Services. All right, Tommy, let's get to our favorite part of the broadcast, man.
That's all my favorite part. But you're talking about the senior spotlight.
Let's get a breakdown.
Oh, okay.
Since I tell you what, guys. I tell you what we're going to do here. We're going to get a breakdown of the Bulldogs, and then after that we will have our first senior spotlight. Will be number 5, Rudy Jenkins. Tommy, tell us something about the Middle College Bulldogs.
Well, the Memphis Middle College Bulldogs are led by first-year head coach Lenore Staples Jr., assisted by Demir Bolton, offensive coordinator, Reggie Albee, and Jonathan Crouch, for defensive coordinators, Cody Coley and Larry Johnson. Relatively a young team, not been in existence too long, but they've been to the playoffs both of the last 2 years. And, of course, they've lost in the first round, but finished last year 6-4 and lost in the first round of the playoffs to Peabody, which is no big disgrace to lose to Peabody. But anyway, relatively young team, but they've got some seniors. We've got about a dozen senior players, and I'm going to tell you one thing: they're going to be fast. So,
going to be fast.
Yeah.
Tommy, who'd you say their head coach was?
Lenore Staples Jr.
Coach Staples.
Yeah, I don't know what their current record is this year. They've played Madison Palmer, Mississippi, Hernando, Mississippi, Fremont Prep, and KIPP. And now they're playing us, and they'll next go to Booker T. Washington and play MASE, which is, I think, Memphis Academic Science something. Then they play at home with Hillcrest, and they play at...
It's Memphis Academic Health and Science.
Oh, okay, Science and Health.
MAHS.
Okay. Then they play Booker T. Washington and end up their season at Westwood and Oak Haven. So... like I said, I'm not sure what their current record is, but not a bad team to be as young as they are.
Right. Well, unfortunately, guys, I don't know a whole lot about Middle College. I do know they like to throw the football, and that's, it's hard to find information out about, because they're not really from our area. I mean, They are in West Tennessee, but they're not, they're not like Westview, where somebody that you got several friends that live up there, or like Lexington. I know Lexington's not in our division, but I knew a ton about Lexington before they got here. I've never seen Middle College play. It's going to be a first for me tonight.
Well, and of course they play a lot of teams out of Mississippi, and like I said, we just don't know a whole lot about them. Their highlights are shown on Memphis News, not Jackson. So,
Right. All right, guys. Well, coming up in just a few minutes, we will have our first senior spotlight, and that'll be number 5. Rudy Jenkins. Until then, we'll be right back. Rudy. Well, I said we were going to be right back. Hang on just a second here. Tommy, it looks like, if you can zoom that camera in, man, it looks like some of their homecoming court is coming out. Let's go and we'll zoom in there and we'll check that out. I'm not sure exactly how the activities are going to transpire, but we'll find out here. So.
Okay.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap, drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casa checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.
All right, we got homecoming for you guys. I'm going to stick the mic out, and I'm going to stick the microphone out and cut it up so you guys can hear the stadium announcer. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com. Hey, Tommy, turn that mic facing out.
Holly is the daughter of Sean and Laura Glissi. Her special interests include band, traveling, and writing. After high school, Holly plans to attend Virginia Tech and major in journalism. Her escort this evening is her father, Sean Glissi. Holly's flowers are presented by her by Haley Hill. Holly Glissi. Our next freshman representative is Peyton Spencer. Peyton is the daughter of Paris and Christy Spencer. Her special interests include volleyball and basketball. Peyton plans to pursue her career in pediatric orthodontics. Her escort this evening is her father, Paris Spencer. Peyton's flowers are being presented by Ashley Kemper. Peyton Spencer. The first representative of the sophomore class is Ramsey Bell. Ramsey is the daughter of Ginger and Jonathan Washburn and Mike and Shannon Bell. Her special interests include volleyball, hanging out with friends, and family. After high school, Ramsey plans to attend the University of Florida and become a travel nurse. Her escort this evening is her brother, Michael Bell. Ramsey's flowers are being presented by Kenzie Whitaker. Ramsey Bell. Also representing our sophomore class is Ashley Miller. Ashley is the daughter of Tim and Vicki Miller. Her special interests include art, dance, and music. After high school, Ashley plans to attend the Savannah College of Art and Design. Her escort this evening is Abby Felon. Ashley flowers are being presented by Kendall Headings. Ashley Miller. The first junior representative is Emma Carpenter. Emma is the daughter of Jonathan and Rhonda Carpenter. Her special interests include playing the clarinet, reading, hanging out with friends and family. After high school, Emma plans to go to college and become an ophthalmologist. Her escort this evening is her father, Jonathan Carpenter. Emma's flowers are being presented by Lauren Gagley. Emma Carpenter. Also, as a representative of our junior class is Savannah Crockett. Savannah is the daughter of Brooks and Susan Crockett. Her special interests include softball, volleyball, hunting. After high school, Savannah plans to become a cardiologist surgeon. Her escort this evening is her father, Brooks Crockett. Savannah's flowers are being presented by Chloe Hensley. Savannah Crockett. Our first senior class representative is Abby Jones. Abby is the daughter of Scott and Cindy Jones. Her special interests include playing volleyball and spending time with friends and family. After high school, Abby plans to attend a 4-year university and possibly major in pre-pharmacy. Her escort this evening is her father, Scott Jones. Abby's flowers are being presented by Emily Fraley. Abby Jones. Our next senior class representative is Brian Zip. Brian is the daughter of Mark and Dina Zip. Her special interests include spending time with friends and family and going to concerts. After high school, Brian plans to attend MTSU and major in nursing. Her escort this evening is her father, Mark Zip. Brian's flowers are being presented by Aubrey Buckley. Brian Zip. At this time, it's an honor to present to you the 3 young ladies that are also members of the graduating class of 2018. These students comprise our homecoming court and follow the introductions. One of them will be recognized as Football Homecoming Queen for 2017. The first member of the homecoming court is senior Gracie Abbott. Grace is the daughter of Tammy and Greg Abbott. Her special interests include spending time with friends and family. After high school, Grace plans to attend a 4-year university, obtain a degree in nursing. Her escort this evening is her father, Greg Abbott. Gracie's flowers are being presented by Callie Adams. Grace Abbott. The next member of the homecoming court is senior Jolena Dresler. Jolena is the daughter of Terry and Davis Dresler. Her special interests include playing the flute in the concert band, orchestra, tennis, and hanging out with friends and family. After high school, Jolena plans to attend Loyola University of Chicago and major in actorial science and minor in music performance. Her escort this evening is Miss Kristen Richardson. Jolena flowers are being presented by Brooke McDonald. Jolena Dresler. Our remaining member of our homecoming court is senior Hadley Lindsay. Hadley is the daughter of Brad and Christy Lindsay. Her special interests include best buddies, peer tutoring, and floral design. After high school, Hadley plans to attend college with interest in autoology. Her escort this evening is her father, Brad Lindsay. Hadley's flowers are being presented by Kristen Dobbs.
Woo-wee! Ain't that girl pretty?
Hadley Lindsay. At this time, we would like to present to you our homecoming queen for 2017. Congratulations to Miss Hadley Lindsay. Her crown is being presented by the 2016 homecoming queen, Sarah Grace Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the South Gibson County High School football homecoming representative and court for 2017. Please join me again in congratulating these students and their outstanding representation of SGC.
Alrighty, folks. Congratulations to your homecoming court. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. We're going to come back with both of our senior spotlights, our breakdown of South Gibson County, our keys to victory, and then our Outback predictions. We'll be right back.
Quality Fence Company has been the contractor that residents of West Tennessee have trusted for superior fences and much more. Our core philosophy is to build the outdoor living space of your dreams through unique and quality products that provide lasting value. And Quality Fence can play an important role in the planning stages of any commercial project and has the ability to work closely with the management companies to assist in neighborhood perimeter fence replacements, fence and access maintenance, and data management. Let us make your job easier. Call 731-783-3555.
Hi, this is Stephen Rich from the WD in the mall. At the WD, we specialize in every kind of accessory for your cell phone, smartphone, iPad, iPod, and more. But we don't charge the high prices the big guys do. At the WD, you get chargers for your car, home, cell phone cases, otter boxes, protective cases for your phone, iPad, iPod, plus holsters, screen protectors, and you save up to 50% or more. Come see us today at the WD in the mall, right in front of Victoria's Secret, or visit us online at WDJackson.com.
What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes. Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
All right, folks, we're back in the saddle with you again here. We're going to have our Hometown Pharmacy Senior Spotlights. Tommy, first up tonight is number 5, Mr. Rudy Jenkins. And, Tommy, before we go anywhere else, congratulations to the homecoming court, and congratulations. How about I cut your mic on? How about that?
That might help.
That might help you out a little bit. Congratulations to the homecoming court, and congratulations to Miss Hadley Lindsay. Know that child well. She's growing into it. She ain't much of a child anymore. She's a full-grown woman now.
Yeah.
All right, number 5, Mr. Rudy Jenkins. He is a strong safety and a running back. He's played here at South Gibson for 4 years. His favorite pro football player is Michael Irvin, his favorite pro football team. Tommy, I can't do it to you, man.
That's all right. Go ahead.
The Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys?
Plowboys.
And his favorite college team is the Buckeyes, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Rudy, I used to like you so much.
We asked Rudy, we said, Rudy, do you plan to attend college, and if so, where and why? And Rudy responded and said, Ohio University. That's a school that's just fitting for me. Fair enough, Rudy. Good deal. I hope Ohio is everything you want it to be. Also, we asked Rudy, we said, Rudy, who's the most influential person in your life and why? And he said, my parents. Without them, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. They've taught me so much about life. Great answer, Rudy. I hope your parents get to go back and hear that, and they've done a good job. Rudy's a very respectful young man and a great little football player. Yeah. I ain't gonna say little. Can you imagine having Rudy when he's ticked off?
Oh man,
coming at you. I don't know, man.
I don't want him to come at me smiling. I don't.
We asked Rudy, we said, if you could give one-on-one advice to an upcoming freshman, what would it be? And he responded with a great answer. He said, enjoy every second of high school.
That's right.
Because before you know it, you'll be a senior. Great answer, Rudy.
Yep.
Great answer. And my favorite question, how do you know when Coach Stidham is mad? Most of the time he says, are you freaking kidding me? That's number 5, Mr. Rudy Jenkins. And Tommy, Rudy's played well this year.
Yeah,
he really has.
Yeah, started out with a little injury, but he's come through and played good, especially on defense. Man, he has really showed up on defense.
He is shutting it down. He is just simply shutting it down. All right, well, Tommy, I get ready for the second senior spotlight. Won't you give our listeners a breakdown of South Gibson County, brought to you by Quality Fence?
South Gibson Hornets, of course, they're coached by Scott Stidham and assisted by Jim Fischel, Justin Truitt, Lucas Parrott, Edgar Willis, Bronson Stewart, and Don McCleary and Dylan Blurton. And Don McCleary, I guess he's still the character coach or something.
No, that's Brother Bill.
Oh, okay.
Brother
okay.
Bill.
Okay, Brother Bill. Okay.
Brother Bill.
All right.
I think Mr. McCleary is more like an ambassador.
Yeah,
kinda,
there you go. Yeah.
And and I don't know of anybody that knows more football than McCleary.
Yeah, well, they I was reading off they gave us a new roster. I don't know if there's been maybe some number changes tonight,
okay.
And they had him listed, so I give him a shout out. But of course, we've started. Of course, South Gibson last year went 7-4, got beat in the first round of the playoffs, and this year started out great, 4-1, wins over Lexington, Fayette, and Franklin Road Academy, Bolivar Central, lost at Crockett, and won last week against Westview. And then starting out we're at the middle part of the season. Of course, the game tonight with Memphis Middle.
Hey, Tommy, I hate to interrupt
That's
you, brother. I know everything's pushed, but our national anthem is coming up.
Alex is currently in the hospital in Memphis. Would you please join us in a moment of silence, prayer, and thought for the Richmond family? Thank you. Remain standing as we honor America with playing of our national anthem by SGC Hornet Marching Band.
All right, what a good job there by South Gibson County Marching Band. All right, we're going to move on, and we're going to talk about our keys to victory tonight, brought to you by Precision Auto Body, hint the word keys, by Precision Auto Body. And from what I know about Middle College tonight, and from what I have seen, South Gibson secondary is really going to have to stand up and play well, number one. Number two, we're going to have to get some pressure on their quarterback with our defensive line. It's really, really important. And number three, I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm telling you folks, I'm going to continue to say this as long as they allow me to bring the football games to you. We can't turn the football over, period. Cannot do it. And on the defensive side of the ball, we must force some turnovers tonight, and turnovers they have the science behind turnovers and winning a football contest are unbelievable. They're so far in your favor if you win the turnover battle, and if you go plus in the turnover battle, it gets things get ugly quick. I'm going to pan the camera over here. A new little event tonight. They're allowing the junior football. They're allowing the junior football. Medina Football and Cheer League to line up with the band and the cheerleaders to escort the players onto the field. It's pretty cool. It's hard to see through here with all the cheerleaders and stuff. But that's the Medina Football Medina City football youth cheer league. That's all the young, like minor and major tackle, and they're allowing them to come out tonight for homecoming and escort the players onto the field. So, anyways, back to the keys to victory. Offensively tonight, feed your playmakers. You got a three-headed monster at running back in Dre, CJ, and Caleb. Feed the monster. Let them go, and let them run the football, Tommy.
No doubt.
Feed the monsters. And then I want to, Tommy, I want to give a shout-out to Middle College for coming. It's a long road trip, and it's hard to win on the road.
And, they were gracious enough to leave the field and go over to the practice field to warm up so they could do the homecoming. So hats off to them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, well, Tommy, we're going to do our second senior spotlight, our second Hometown Pharmacy senior spotlight. And it's brought to you by Miss Donna at Hometown Pharmacy. She's been doing it a long time. And, man, Tommy, this one's special to me. I've known this kid for a long, long time. And that's number 16, Mr. Levi Schlesinger.
Yay.
And, man, what a hell of a football player he is. What an athlete he is in general.
There they come.
Pretty cool. All the youth players get to run on the field. It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Anyways, sorry, our everything's with homecoming. Our normal routine's been a little mixed up. But anyways, so number 16, Levi Schlesinger. He's a linebacker and a running back here at South Gibson. He's played here at South Gibson for 4 years. His all-time favorite football player is Peyton Manning.
There you go.
His favorite pro football team is the Raiders. The Raiders. And in quotation marks beside that, he said, "Yes, I am a bandwagon fan."
Oh, okay. They play my Redskins Sunday night.
All right. Now I always knew Levi had a few screws loose. His all-time favorite football player is Peyton Manning, but his favorite college football team is Alabama.
Oh man,
Levi, just for future reference, while Peyton Manning was at Tennessee, he was 4-0 against Alabama.
That's right.
Just so you know. Anyways, we're going to – it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I can't believe that about –
that's all right.
Next time Levi's at the house, I'm going
to tell you something about Levi.
slash his tires.
Levi's a heck of a player on the offense, but really where he's shown up this year is punting. Man,
you got that right, man.
He's kept this game
it's helped your defense a ton.
Man,
you get a long field. You're right. I didn't bring that up. You're absolutely right. At the time he wrote this, I don't think he was where he was at to now. So I'm going to add to after I say what he wrote. I'm going to add to it. We asked Levi. We said, Levi, do you plan to attend college? If so, where and why? He said, yes, I plan to go to college to play baseball. Not sure where yet. Well, about 3 weeks ago, he announced that he's going to play college baseball at Union University in Jackson.
Hey, that's great.
And what a fantastic school Union is. He's going to get a great education, and proud of that boy. I really am. He has really worked hard, and he's a really good football player. He's a better baseball player, I think. But I'm glad he still likes to suit it up on Friday nights because we sure need him. We asked Levi. We said, Levi, who's the most influential person in your life and why? And Tommy, listen to this.
All right.
Who's the most influential person in your life and why, Levi? He responds, my mom. She runs a successful business, and all of her customers love her store.
There you go.
And she did that while raising me by herself.
Yep.
Well, Miss Donna, we love you too. And we're thankful for you. And obviously your son's thankful for you. You've done a absolutely fantastic job with Levi. He's a very well-mannered, very well-respected, and awesome young man.
Yep.
And that goes and shows, we talk about Hometown Pharmacy all the time. Well, folks, that's all the cue I can possibly give about Hometown Pharmacy. Listen to what our own son said.
That's right.
So, all right, if we asked Levi, we said, if you could give one-on-one advice to an upcoming freshman, what would it be? He said, don't give up. Work hard. Great answer.
Yep.
And we asked Levi a final question here. How do you know when Coach Stidham is mad? Mm-hmm. He'll start shaking his head and his face and turn around and read, and he's usually yelling, are you freaking kidding me? There you have it, folks. Number 16, one of my all-time favorites, Mr. Levi Schlesinger. And I hope looking for a big game from him tonight, Tommy.
Yeah.
He is on he's also
Player to watch.
He's also a player to watch tonight,
Yep.
and we haven't got that far yet. Like I said, we're trying to shuffle through these things here, Tommy.
Right.
Tommy, you want to zoom the camera to the middle of the field where our captains are going out? Looks like tonight's captains are number 63, Hayden Horn, number 6, Calum Rich, number 23, Crazy Legs, Dre McAllister, and number 41, Mr. Alec Hadley. All right, Tommy. We went over our keys to victory. We've done our 2 senior spotlights. I want to go ahead and do our Outback predictions.
Okay.
And I don't want to wait to the very, very last second to do our Outback predictions.
All right.
So before we do that,
what's the score?
It's 2-2.
2-2. Okay.
2-2.
2-2.
2 times 2.
2 times 2. Okay.
Had to bring that up, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, before we get carried away here, our Outback predictions tonight. Tommy, it's your turn.
Oh, good.
To pick first.
Well, I'm not going to veer very far from my prediction from last week. I'm going to still go with 34-10.
Okay. Who's got 34?
South Gibson.
Oh, okay. All right. 34-10. All right. Well, now, folks, this is a little side bet that me and Two-Time have together, so you guys will know at home that after I win this year, Tommy owes me a full gamut at Outback Steakhouse. Aussie Tizers, a really, really tall glass of sweet tea. Tommy owes me, man. You owe me big.
Thunder from down under.
Thunder from down under. All right, Tommy, here's my prediction.
All right.
Taking South Gibson County, 35.
Can't do that.
Why can't I?
Oh, yeah, I had 34. Never mind. You had 35 last week.
I was originally going to take 42.
Yeah.
But since it was your turn to pick first, I'm
Yeah.
taking the number just north of yours.
Oh,
for a little
I got you.
insurance.
I got you.
I'm taking South Gibson 35, and I'm taking Middle College 12.
That was my original pick last week. And I'm going to tell you what, I wasn't up here. I had to run an errand while you were doing the keys to the victory or whatever. Did you go over defense?
I did.
Okay, it's going to be real important. And like I said, I know they pass a lot, but we're going to have to contain the outside. Like I said, they've got some fast players over there, and we do not need Middle College. If they get the guy to the outside, it might be a foot race. So going to have to be real important for the defense to contain the outside and keep them bottled in the middle of the field.
Couldn't disagree with you at all. Tom, you want to zoom the camera over here? It looks like the Hornets are about to come through the net. Or come through the banner here at homecoming. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You've been watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics, and Hornets are getting ready to take the field. The captains are on the sidelines, and we are about 5 minutes before kickoff. Tommy, we can't do any of this stuff without our sponsors, and we talked about our sponsors earlier. But another one of our sponsors tonight is Coyote Blues, and they have classic Mexican fare with a Cajun twist.
Have you had a tamale from over there?
It's fantastic.
Man.
It is absolutely fantastic. I tell you what, you go over there and get a tamale. If you don't like it, come see me. I'll give you your money
Don't
back.
order two. You can't. That one's enough.
Yeah, you got that right. Also by the Hughes Eye Center, cataracts, eye disease, glaucoma, and Z-LASIK eye surgery. Contact the folks at the Hughes Eye Center, the best in medical and surgical eye care. That's 664-1994. Also by Sakura of Jackson. Tommy?
Yeah.
Jackson's original sushi bar.
Yep.
Sakura of Jackson. By King Jewelers. Mr. Grover King at King Jewelers. Give him a call at 664-8188. Whether you need a custom piece of jewelry design, you need a ring resized, you got a big anniversary or something coming up. The fine folks at King Jewelers.
Or if you get in trouble by talking bad to your daughter.
Also by Carlock Nissan. You can visit Carlock Nissan of Jackson to view their new and used inventory, and you can shop online there, or you can go by and check them out live and in color at 495 Van Drive in Jackson. Also by Rockin' Dough Pizza. Downtown in the Jackson Walk, Rockin' Dough Pizza. Pizza by the slice. Build your own. rockandoughpizza.com. That's ROCKN doughpizza.com. Rock and Dough Pizza. And Tommy,
Hey.
You got it right here, baby. The WD.
WD.
Wireless Dimensions in the old Hickory Mall, right in front of Victoria's Secrets. And that ain't a bad place to be. The new iPhone 8 came out today. Stop by and see me and protect that $1,000 phone. Get you a good case put on there. Get you a new 10-foot charger. Get you a screen protector and put on there. Protect that phone. Well, here come your Hornets, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
And I like the new tradition. They're carrying the flag and coming out on the field. I like it. I like it a lot. Hornets looking like they're ready to play some football, brother.
Don't know who won the toss, but Memphis Middle College will be receiving the ball first.
All right. Well, here come the cheerleaders. And here come the little cheerleaders. Check that out, Tommy.
Yeah. You got some speed in there.
Man, I think that girl up front may be able to play corner for us.
That's right.
I know she's faster than Caleb.
Suit her up.
All right. Well, Tommy, man, I'm glad to be back in the saddle with you again here on a beautiful Friday night. Sun's gone down. It's already starting to cool off. The Bulldogs have taken the field. And, Tommy, I've been wanting to say this for a while. This is going to be the first Bulldog team we beat this year.
And hopefully not the last.
All right. Back deep for the Bulldogs to receive this punt is Kenneth Richmond, number 5, and number 18. He was not on the roster. So, he'll be known as number 18.
Number 18.
All right. Hate that for him. Probably doesn't get this kind of coverage at home. Hate that for him.
Yeah. We're kind of victim of what we're handed, and like I said, the sheet that we got does not have an 18. But I was reading the other magazine we had, and it talking about Eccles, and I don't see him listed, so maybe that's Mr. Eccles.
All right, looks like number 1, Devin Hardwick's got the ball all teed up, and it's football time here in Medina, Tennessee. Kicks it, and will be fielded by number 18. Number 18 looking for running room up the middle, and he will be brought down right on the 33-yard line. It'll be first and go for Memphis Middle College. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean, and you're watching WNWS.com's coverage of high school athletics. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll do our best here. Congratulations to our homecoming court earlier. Fantastic showing. I'll tell you what, Tommy, they don't build them like they used to. There wasn't nowhere near that many pretty girls when I went to school.
No.
All right, Tommy. Going to have a receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom for the Bulldogs. And takes the snap. Going to be looking for a handoff up the middle, and he breaks it outside. Does number 5, looking to get up the field. Turns the corner and will be pushed out of bounds, but not before picking up about 4 yards. Goes number 5, Richmond, for the Bulldogs, Tommy.
Yeah, he got closer to about 7 on that.
Okay, he did.
And there looked like there was some tackles to be made right there at the line of scrimmage, but he just kept skirting and got out there.
So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 4 for the Middle College Bulldogs. All right, same set out of Middle College. Man in motion. Snap. Going to be a handoff again to Richmond. Richmond looking for running room up the middle, and he will pick up maybe about a yard. There's a full scrum on for the ball, and
now he is a fullback, and he's built like a fullback. He is wide.
He's 6 foot, 190 pounds.
Oh, I thought he probably. I bet that was preseason. I bet he's pushing 200 now.
He is listed at 6 foot, 190. All right. Let's see what the Bulldogs can do here. Ball is on the 43-yard line, right hash mark. Middle College is moving from right to left on your screen. And snap. Going to be a handoff again to Richmond. Richmond looking for running room, bounces it outside, tries to cut it back up the field. Will get first down yardage, but going to be brought down across the 50-yard line onto the 48-yard line. First down, Bulldogs.
Yeah, defense is going to have to go low on this man. He's you're not going to be able to tackle him high, I do not believe.
All right, that's 3 carries in a row for Mr. Richmond. And, Tommy, you can't sleep on a team like this.
Oh, no,
they got
no.
athletes everywhere, man. It's going to be hard to you're going to have to show up and play a ball game here.
Yeah, you had the homecoming and you got the festivities out of the way now. Now it's time to play football.
All right, 3 to the bottom and 1 to the top for the Bulldogs. Man in motion. And going to throw up inside. Going to be a handoff again to Richmond. Richmond cuts it up the middle and
3 flags on the play.
We have a bunch of flags down, Tommy.
There was one on the far side right at the snap. Now, I don't know if that's going to be offsides or procedure, and then there was one right there in the tackle area. So
we will see what the call is, Tommy. Waiting on the refs here.
Illegal procedure and holding both on the offense. So wonder what they do. They do. The illegal procedures.
Well, you can only take one.
Is declined, and the holding
is accepted.
It's accepted. But if it's from the spot of the foul, probably not a whole lot of difference. It'd be a little bit of difference in the marking.
All right, so that's going to move the Bulldogs back to the 44-yard line, left hash mark. Middle College is moving from right to left. Hornets in all orange. I like these uniforms, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
All right, there's 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top. Going to be a pistol formation in the backfield for the Bulldogs. And snap, looking to throw, going to fire up on a screen pass, going to be caught, and going to be brought down after about a 3-yard gain goes number 11 for the Bulldogs. It's Gabe Winston from Middle College. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and long for
our scoreboard is having some technical problems. They had it last night, so you're going to have to take our word for it on yardage and downs.
Yeah, definitely going to have to. 9 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first quarter of action. South Gibson 0, the Bulldogs 0.
But it looks like about 2nd and 15, 16, one or the other.
All right, going to be 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top. Be looking for the Bulldogs to throw the ball right here. And be a wheel right out of the backfield. No, it's a jet route, and did a good job right there getting up the field and turning him back inside for no gain on – actually going to lose about
he's actually going to lose a yard or 2.
On the carry. That was number 10.
Oh, no. See. Yeah, he's actually going to lose about 2 yards.
That's number 10, Richard Robinson for the Bulldogs. I want to remind everybody tonight's action is brought to you in part by Hometown Pharmacy. Hometown folks taking care of hometown folks. There's no question that's too big or too small. Call them at 783-0777. All right, 2 to the top and 2 to the bottom. Be looking for Middle College to throw the football right here. Corners need to just go ahead and step it back. Looking to throw, looking long. It's getting shuffled out of there. Going to be sacked. Going to be sacked. They're trying to strip the ball out. Going to be brought down, and that will send the punt unit on for Middle College. All right. Well, back deep to receive the punt is number 25, a C, a J, a Sharp. So, and Tommy, can you make out the punter's name? Or the punter's number?
Not.
Because I sure can. It looks like number 7 from here.
Yeah.
Holloway.
Abram Holloway.
All right. Holloway takes the snap and kicks it away, and kind of an ugly kick. Went right out of bounds, and the Hornets will take over the ball right on the 40. Will take over possession right on the 41-yard line. This is Stephen Rich alongside 2-time Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
All righty, Tommy. Don't want to start that. First carry, C.J. Sharp fumbles the ball, but fortunately his leg hit the ground first.
Yeah, I think the motion of him falling to the turf is what caused the fumble.
All right, that's going to be about a 5-yard gain for Sharp right up the middle, so bring up 2nd down and 5 for your Hornets. Ball is right in the middle of the field. The Hornets are in all orange. The Bulldogs in the dark breeches and the white jerseys. Man in motion is Rich, looking to throw and going to just toss it out to Rich. Rich takes it and going to get up the field and pick up a first down. Hornets number 6, Caleb Rich, out of the backfield, and going to be about a 10-yard gain. Tommy, it looks like Moore on that play. It looked like Moore was pressured quickly, and he just tossed it over.
Yeah.
His emergency man was Rich. Rich was there, and
not the prettiest pass in the world, but very effective.
All right, I have a score update for you here. Milan 7, Huntington 7.
Wow, that is a good matchup right there with them two teams.
All right, going to be a handoff to Sharp up the middle. Sharp will rumble forward, and going to be a modest gain there, maybe a yard. So they'll bring up a second down and long for your Hornets. Ball is placed on the 40, 1, 2, 3 yard line near the right hash mark. We're going to remind everybody tonight's action is brought to you in part by the Young Hughes Eye Center, 664-1994. All right, 2 receivers to the top and 1 to the bottom for your Hornets. Man in motion is McAllister. McAllister looking for running room around the left side and going to be wrestled around, got right up to the line of scrimmage, and will be brought down for probably a yard loss on the jet sweep. Goes number 23, Dre McAllister.
Yeah, Dre just kept stringing it out there, and Middle College just did a good job of not letting him turn back in.
So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 11 for your Hornets. And let's see what Coach Stidham's got up his sleeve. Tommy, I got word last week that we have listeners in Alaska and in Kansas.
Wow.
So word from Kansas. All right.
Be watching for Corbin.
All right, looking to throw. Gonna get it to Corbin. Good call on the screen. Catches it, cuts up the field, and will be brought down, but not before picking up first down. Hornets. What a great play there by number 9, Will Corbin. He will be brought down right on the 15-yard line. Tommy, I like the play call.
Yeah. Well, I actually thought they were going to try to get him up the field and try to run a little fade route, but he came back inside and took it kind of on a slant, and that was a great play.
Showing a good hands and that athleticism on a healthy number 9, Will Corbin. All right, 2 to the bottom, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top.
Whoop.
And bobbled snap. Going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister will rumble around and somehow pick up about 4 yards on an ugly play there by the Hornets.
Yeah, that was the snap was bobbled, and I thought he was going to end up fumbling it trying to get it to McAllister, but it worked out well, but it sure didn't look good from the very get-go.
All right, the ball is on, Tommy, what do you say, the 11-yard line?
Yeah, I think.
All right, they're going to credit him with about 3 yards on the carry here. So we're going to have 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top. Man in motion is McAllister, and handoff to Sharp up the middle, and he is hit immediately. So that will bring up a 3rd down and 7 for your Hornets. Tommy, then we're definitely in the gray zone. We're not.
Yeah, it's.
Well, we're not. We're not going for it on 4th down here.
No, I don't think so.
I think I would take. I would call 3 plays to pick up 8 yards, or 2 plays.
Two plays.
Two plays. You got 2 plays to pick up 8 yards right here.
Well, I hope they do it in 1. So.
Be fine with me.
Eliminate that decision.
All right. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be called. Dustin calls his own number. He rumbles forward and going to be really close to 1st down yardage. Goes number 14, Dustin Moore. He calls his own number.
Yeah.
And 1st down, Hornets. Number 14, Dustin Moore calls his own number. Gets up the middle, and Tommy looked like it was that pitch option there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hats off to Dustin, because if he'd have pitched that, it was probably not going to be a good thing. So he wisely held it and just rumbled down and picked up the 1st down. So.
All righty, so the ball will be right on the 5-yard line for your Hornets. No, it's going to actually be on about the 4-yard line. Standard set, going to be a handoff to CJ up the middle, and he will be brought down.
Probably picked up a couple.
Yep, going to be 2nd down and goal from, it's hard to tell from here, brother, but I'm going to say 2. 2nd down and 2. Well, it's 2nd and goal from the 2, rather. 3 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first quarter of action. South Gibson 0, the Bulldogs 0. All right, standard set here for South Gibson. Man in motion is McAllister, and going to be a handoff to Sharp up the middle,
Yeah,
and he will
he's
find
there.
the end zone that time.
Yeah, flag come in on the play. I think it's going to be a face mask, and it'll be tacked on to the, I think.
Tommy, we still haven't gotten a call yet.
No. Holding. Man, that was right at the end of the play. I don't know. I thought the way the play formed, it was a face mask. Whoever tackled CJ had a hold of his face mask, but they called a holding. I don't know.
All right, so it's second down and goal from the 13-yard line. Ball is on the right hash mark. And, Tommy, don't be surprised if you see a counter play right here.
Right.
All right. Standard set again for South Gibson. Man in motion is Rich. And going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister will rumble forward and pick up a few yards on the counter play.
Right.
Number 23, Dre McAllister on the carry. He will pick up about 3 yards, Tommy.
Yeah, it's going to be
third down and goal.
Goal from about the 9. Well, 8.5.
And Tommy, South Gibson kind of sputtering right here with that holding call. That is never a good thing. That is never, ever a good thing. All right. Going to have 2 receivers to the top and 2 to the bottom. Man in motion. Going to be a handoff to Sharp. Sharp rumbles around and into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets. Number 25, a Sharp made a nice cut right up the middle and into the end zone for the score. With 1 minute and 59 seconds left in the first quarter of action, South Gibson strikes first here. All right, the field goal unit comes on. Moore on for the snap. Rich on for the hold. And Hardwick on for the kick. All right. Snap, set, kick.
Look good.
Good. With 2 minutes left in the first, it's South Gibson 7, the Bulldogs 0. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy. You're watching WNWS.com.
Are you looking to change careers? Do you need a job? Kelly Services has been a leader in providing workforce solutions since 1946. A heritage of lasting innovation that spans more than 70 years. Today we offer a comprehensive array of outsourcing and consulting services as well as world-class staffing on a temporary to hire, and direct hire basis, serving clients around the globe. If you're looking to change careers, if you need a job, contact Kelly Services today. 668-1002. That's 668-1002. Or visit.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but Cy Young, your independent auto owner's insurance agent, will be there when you need him most, no matter what happens. Young Hughes Insurance Agency, strong through every storm. That's how it's been for the first 100 years and how it will be for generations to come. Cy Young with Young Hughes Insurance Agency, 731-696-5480. 731-696-5480.
All right, ball will be fielded by number 18 of the Bulldogs, looking to get outside. Breaks one tackle, looking to get up the field. Finally going to be brought down by number 21, Cameron Badin. But not before getting
close to midfield.
Right, yeah. Midfield. Going to be on the 43-yard line on the right hash mark. Bulldogs will be moving from right to left on your screen here, Tommy.
Well, it looks like you went out of bounds over about the 43, so not as much as I thought. I thought he got all the way back to midfield, but apparently it was pushed out over there.
All righty. Tommy, can you hear me fine, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Okay. I think it's an audio issue. All right. 2 to the bottom and 2 to the top for the Bulldogs. Snap. Quarterback calls his own number, looking for running room up the middle. Goes
there.
Number 1, Xavier Jones on the carry, Tommy.
Yeah, not much there. That was a designed quarterback
keeper.
Yeah.
Looking to, trying to disguise it here. All right.
Just a sophomore back there at quarterback.
Funky offensive set here, Tommy.
Oh, yeah.
That too many players on the field.
Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 guys in the backfield.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to call it. Got to.
Definitely going to call it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to have a A in mathematics to count up to 6.
Well, in the game of football, you can have 4 off the line.
Right.
And those You have 5 eligible receivers.
Right.
And 4 of them have to be behind the line of scrimmage.
They can be anywhere on the field that they want, as long as there's only 4
behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line.
1 yard behind the line of scrimmage.
Right.
All right, so that's going to be an illegal procedure against the Middle College, and that will bring up 2nd down and 15 for the Bulldogs. And looks like they're going to split 2 to the bottom.
A more traditional line.
Looks like they're packed in tight right there.
Yeah.
And we have a timeout, Middle College. We'll take the timeout with them. This is Stephen Rich alongside 2-time Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com.
It's the end of summer clearance. Sarah Jackson is at it one more time, saving you thousands, giving you the best no-hassle shopping experience. Right now, get 0% for 72 months, or look at the price and take 20% off on new Chevy Malibus, Cruises, Trax, Spark, or Sonics. You heard right, 0% for 72 months, or take 20% off Chevy's most popular models. It's the end of summer clearance, only at Sarah Jackson. One destination, so many choices.
All righty. You heard a word from Sarah of Jackson. 58 seconds left in the first. South Gibson 7, the Bulldogs 0. Last scoring update I had on Huntington and Milan was Huntington 7, Milan 7. All right, 2 receivers to the bottom for the Bulldogs. And have a tight end on both sides. Takes the snap. Going to be a handoff to number 5, and he breaks 1 tackle, still rumbling for yards.
Man.
Breaks another one, bounces it outside, and looking to get up the field and going to be pushed out of bounds, but not before picking up first down yardage.
Wow.
On an ugly play there, but effective, goes Kenneth Richmond for the Bulldogs, Tommy. Looked like we had him stopped twice.
Yeah, well, like I said, they're still trying to tackle high, and a big kid like that, you're going to have to go low and take his legs out, because he just kept bouncing and kept going, and once he got outside, like I said, he picked up the first down.
All right, that's going to put the ball on South Gibson's 43-yard line. And tough runner there is Richmond. All right, snap. Going to be a handoff again to Richmond. The quarterback on a busted play is just going to call his own number and wisely just runs out of bounds. That was number 11 was the ball carrier, Gabe Winston.
Yeah, either the quarterback or the running back, one of them went the wrong way. I don't know which one, but depends on which one you ask. I'm sure whoever you ask, he's going to say it was his fault.
Right. Well, that's gonna really back up the Bulldogs. It'll be 2nd down and about 17 or 18 for the Bulldogs. So 2 to the bottom, 2 tight ends, and man in the backfield looking to throw, roll out, just going to fire it up. And ball will be picked off by number 6, Caleb Rich, looking to get up the field, and he'll still rumbling, breaking through the line. He's loose. It's a foot race. Going to cut it back across the middle, jumps over somebody, and
they said he went out of bounds.
Oh.
Yeah. Mr. Zebra over there marked the spot. Said he went out of bounds about the 26-yard line. But
first down, Hornets.
Great return. Great play by Caleb.
Tommy, there's flags everywhere.
Oh, well. This could very well be possibly a block in the back on South Gibson. So, yeah, they're kind of indicating it's a block in the back. So, but still, still keep the ball. It's during the run back. So,
is that what they call, Tommy?
They haven't made a call yet, but from the location of the spot, and they're trying to decide. But I'm gonna say it's a block in the back.
All right, score update for you. Haywood County 0, MUS 10. Tommy, I'm going to tell you something, man. Haywood County.
Oh, no. They're calling that no interception. They're bringing it all back, and I did not see those flags, but they called holding on the Bulldogs and called roughing the passer on Medina, on the South Gibson Hornets. So, the play never happened. All that running around, just bring it back and do it all over again.
Well.
Yeah.
All righty, ball be on the 48-yard line. It's 2nd down and 7.
And it should have been a false start right
Going to be
there.
a handoff, looking for running room up the middle.
Down.
And it's going to bring up 3rd down and long.
I'm looking at the first marker there. Should have been a false start. The left tackle and end over here got a good half-second start.
Well, Tommy, it took the refs 10 minutes to get that figured out. That's the end of the first quarter. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. This is WNWS.com.
Hi, I'm Ian Usuranko of Outback Steakhouse. Sale, sale, sale. There's never been a better time to buy. The proprietor's out of town and we're turning them loose at .com.
Ian, stop. You're a nice guy. Just be you. Why are you trying to sound like Dan Reeves? Just be you. Let's roll tape again.
Hi, this is Ian Insulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
All right, we're back live and in color with you here. That's the end of the first quarter. It's South Gibson 7, Middle College 0. Tommy, is it just me, or did that quarter just seem to fly by?
Well, yeah, it did go by pretty quick. You know, not a lot of penalties, not a lot of airing the ball out. Just basically 2 possessions. Well, you had Middle College had 2 possessions, and South Gibson only had 1.
All right. Middle College takes the snap. Going to be a handoff to number 5, and number 5 was hit by number 16, Lee Vi Schlesinger.
Yeah, there are 3 of them holding him up, and they finally blew the whistle, but everybody going high. Got to go low on that man.
All right, bring her up a 4th down and 9 for Middle College. And, Tommy, I don't imagine they're going to attempt a punt again.
Well, no.
And if they are, the South Gibson County is not buying it one bit.
Right. Well, they're not sending anybody back to cover it.
So that doesn't look like a punter is on. So they're going to line up and go for it here. 2 receivers to the top and 1 to the bottom. And have a tight end also at the bottom of your screen. No, I'll take that back.
Timeout.
And all right, we'll have a timeout. Middle College. Tommy, I'm telling you, man, that we ran one play, and there's 11-13 left in the first half here. We ran one play.
Right. Well,
a little confusing to me. Nonetheless, tonight's action is brought to you in part by the fine folks at Quality Fence. Protect your home, family, pets with a solid perimeter. Fences make great neighbors. Tommy, I don't know if the coach I don't even know if Middle College's coach even talked to them. They walked to the sideline, got a drink of water, and turned around and came right back.
Well, you know, I think they changed their mind. I think they are going in punt formation, and number 27's dropping back, and I do not have a name for number 27. But it looks like he's going to drop back and punt. So.
All right, they are in punt formation. So takes the snap, gets it away, a little better kick, and will go out of bounds right on the 20-yard line of South Gibson. So South Gibson will have a long field to work. We'll be right back.
Sonic's Cheeseburger and Handmade Onion Rings have been a classic duo for years, almost as long as these classic duos we can't legally say, like Bonnie and Jekyll and Romeo and With Sonic's Car Hop Classic, you can get a cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99. It's Hey, you weren't supposed to bleep that part out. Seriously? Can we stop with the bleeps? The Sonic Car Hop Classic for $2.99. It's That's worse. Okay, I kind of like that one. Tax not included. See menu for details. For a limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
All right, man in motion was Sharp. McAllister with the carry up the middle, and he will rumble forward for about 10 yards.
No, about 5.
Yes, about 5. Excuse me.
He rumbled for 10, it'd be First down.
That's right. Well, I'm getting
Your yard mark, your
yeah.
line.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to give a shout out to my man Easy E for keeping me updated on some scores, and Mr. Michael Osborne, excuse me. I did not mean to do that to you, Osborne. Man in motion is Rich, going to be handoff to McAllister. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he probably lost yard on that.
He's probably going to lose about a yard.
Closer to 2.
All right, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 7 along 7.
Well, we're going to see if you do like last week, and see if you call Memphis Middle College Milan or something tonight.
Don't jinx me, Tommy. You all the time. That was all last week, man. I was flabbergasted. All right, 2 receivers to the top and 2 to the bottom for your Hornets. Man in motion. And snap, looking to throw, going to get it to Corbin. Corbin cuts up the field, and will pick up first down. Yardage goes number 9, Will Corbin.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Corbin is steadily becoming the go-to man on 3rd down and long.
And Will showing off his good hands. Tommy, that kid, I'm telling you, every year he's played football, and he's a good football player. He's been hurt every single year.
Right.
And I told his mom, I said, y'all going to have to get a part-time job just to pay his medical bills. That poor boy has been in some kind of cast or something his whole life, it seems like. I'm glad he's not knocking on wood, by the way. I'm glad he's healthy because he's obviously been a big impact on our team. All right, 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to Rich, looking for running room around the right side. Looks to cut up the field. Broke it loose. It's a foot race to the end zone to the 30, 25, 15, 10. Finally going to push him out right at
the 10, 11-yard line.
About the 11-yard line. And Tommy, that guy came out of nowhere. I didn't even see him.
Yeah, he
saved the touchdown because he was loose.
Yeah, I thought he had it too. But guy had an angle and matched speed and got over there and made the touchdown saving push.
First down, Hornets. Ball will be placed right on the 17-yard line. South Gibson moving from right to left on your screen. All right, Tommy, going to be a receiver to the bottom, or to the top, and 2 to the bottom. Man in motion is Badan, and Moore going to call his own number and will be stood up there. Nice tackle there inside by number 2 there, Davin Polk. He's a little bitty guy, 5'5", but it's a great looking tackle right there, man. He chopped that tree down.
Yeah.
Big Levi or Big Dustin come rumbling through there, and he chopped him down. It's going to be about a 1-yard gain on the carry. So 2nd down and 9 for your Hornets. 8 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first half of action. South Gibson 7, Middle College 0. All right, going to be 3 to the bottom. And they're going to bunch them up here. Going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister breaks one tackle, rumbling forward, and
close.
Touchdown. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets, with 8 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first half of action. South Gibson strikes again. Number 23, Crazy Legs, Dre McAllister, into the end zone.
Yeah, great little spin move down there. And once he saw that goal line, he just going for it.
All right, Moore on for the snap, Rich on for the hold, and Hardwick on for the kick. Snap, set, kick, and good. South Gibson strikes again. This is Stephen Rich alongside 2-time Tommy. You're watching WNWS.com.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. I recently went on a trip and found a quote hanging in the employee area. It read, "Own the customer's problem until it's resolved." It was hanging on the wall in an area that each employee would see before they entered their place of work. Over the years, I hope that we at Southeastern have always done that, but it was a good thing to read to stay on the top of my mind. Every pest control company has access to the same products to protect your home from pest and termite. What makes us different is the way that we go to market. At Southeastern, we don't believe that you should have to spend thousands on quality termite protection for your home, so we keep our overhead low. We don't believe that a fungus treatment and moisture protection in your crawl space should require a bank loan. We believe in doing things the right way at a fair price and building our business customer by customer instead of dollar by dollar. Please give us an opportunity to earn your business for all of your termite and pest control needs, brown recluse treatments, yard fogging for mosquito elimination, moisture barriers and wood fungus treatments, attic insulation, additions, home repairs, or just about anything else. Call me 24 hours a day at 660-1052. That's Southeastern, 660-1052.
All right, ball is teed away, and we'll go right out of bounds on the 30-yard line, so that's fine. We'll let them have it right there.
Yeah, trying to get it in that little dead spot, and he just got a little too much.
A little too much leg on it.
Yeah, a little too much. What a golfer would be. Is that a slice?
Slice.
Yeah.
Man, I don't play golf.
But nobody plays it.
What?
Nobody plays it. They just go out and do it. Yeah, I don't think you can play golf. I don't know.
Well, there's something about having a golf club in my hand, man.
Oh.
Trying to take a swing, and if
Yeah.
the ball didn't do what I wanted it to do.
Yeah.
Every one of my golf clubs, the only thing I have left would probably be the putter.
Well, you know that's why they call it golf. All the other four-letter words are taken.
Fair enough. Middle College sets up in the pistol. Going to be a handoff to number 5. Number 5 is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. Yeah. He'll fall forward for about a yard. Goes number 5, Kenneth Richmond, the 6 foot, 190-pound running back.
Who is
senior.
that? 63?
Yes, number 63, Hayden Horn.
Yeah, Hayden got in there and slid down and held onto that leg and got a little help and held him to a 1-yard gain.
All right, it'll bring up second down and 8 for the Bulldogs. And we'll remind you tonight's action is brought to you in part by Centennial Bank, taking pride in serving our community with quality, honesty, and value for over 100 years. Centennial Bank. All right, scoring update for you here. I'll give you that right after this play. Thanks to my man Easy E. Be a handoff, and Willingham's going to be hit and brought down by a whole swarm of Hornets, and he's going to lose yards on that carry. Scoring update I got for you at the end of the first quarter: Milan 7, Huntington 13.
Wow.
Trenton 0, Dresden 6. And again, the last update I've got on the Haywood County game is Haywood 0, MUS 10. Tommy, Haywood County has played an unbelievable schedule.
Oh, man.
I mean, who are they going to play? Who are they going to sign next? The Titans?
Yeah, no, they play. They don't
the
care.
Tennessee Titans, that is?
They don't care, man. Just whoever that wants to come up.
All right, going to be a number 1 calls his own number.
And nothing.
Jones, nothing cooking there.
Yeah.
So it looks like the punt unit will go on. For the receiving unit will go on for the Hornets. Back deep is number 25, Sharp. And ball.
You know, of course, he was on our senior spotlight. I'd really love to see Rudy drop back. You know, he's not getting that much opportunity. Oh, me.
Oh, number 27 just called his own number here, and it looked like it was going to be blocked. And number 27 just tucks it and runs. Going to be swallowed up by a whole swarm of Hornets. So first down, Hornets.
Yeah, that was not a design run. He was going to kick it, but he looked up and had 2 guys in the air that was fixing to block it, and he just pulled it down and got what he could. But what I was saying, man, I'd love to see Rudy start going back on some punts. You know, Rudy is one of the kickoff guys, but the defense is playing so well. We're not getting that many kickoffs. So he's not getting the opportunity to make some of those fabulous returns that we know that he's capable of.
All right, well, it'll be first down. Hornets ball will be on the 39-yard line. First and go for the Hornets. Man in motion is Rich. Looking to throw. Going to keep it out to Rich. Rich, going to lower his shoulder and going to make number 21 pay for it. Number 21 made the tackle. That was Antoine Austin, but Rich made him pay for it. It'll be about a 6-yard gain on the little screen pass to Rich. 5:31 left in the half. South Gibson 14, Middle College 0.
Yeah, my favorite play, screen play.
Yep. Yep. Screen game, man. If you can execute a screen, sometimes they're just they turn into explosive plays all the time.
Especially if you've got a real aggressive defense, you can just let them come on and dump it right over, and there's nobody down there to make the tackle.
All right, hand off to McAllister around the left end. He makes one person miss and going to be brought down.
Not yet.
But we have a flag down, probably coming back, Tommy.
Blocking the back or holding?
I'm going to say holding, Tommy.
Blocking the back.
Blocking the back. So that's coming back either way. We don't lose the down, but the ball will come back.
And where the flag was thrown, it's going to be probably, that's a big one. That's a 15-yarder. So now you got about 2nd and 20.
Ball, yikes. 2nd down and 20. Ball's on the 49-yard line of Middle College. 4 minutes and 58 seconds left in the first half of action. South Gibson with a 14-point advantage.
I didn't know blocking the back was a 15-yard penalty. I thought it was 10. But
yeah, I thought it was 10 as well. But I'm not a ref, that's for sure. I just play one on the radio sometimes. Isn't that right?
Well,
next week, Tommy, we got a long road trip.
Playing that improved McNairy County.
That's right.
You know, they played Bolivar a well of a game last week. Led most, probably three and a half quarters. They led that game.
That's correct. Standard set here for South Gibson. Man in motion is Badin.
It'll be a false start. We make it even longer, I think.
False start against the Hornets.
So picking up yardage, just the wrong direction.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 2nd down in Atwood for your Hornets. Remind everybody, tonight's action is brought to you in part by Hometown Pharmacy. Miss Donna and company have healthy supply of Dippin' Dots. Eat enough of them, you're going to be in there for high blood pressure or something with high blood pressure pills. But nonetheless, they're still really good. Two receivers to the bottom, one to the top for South Gibson. Man in motion is Rich. Looking to throw, going to roll out, going to get it out to Rich, and pass was nearly picked off, Tommy.
Yeah.
Number 4 made a break on the ball, nearly got a handle on it. Good pass break up there by number 4, Caleb Adams for Middle College. And Caleb is a 6'3", 170-pound senior. So 3rd down and Atwood for the Hornets, 4:49 left in the first half, Tommy. And those, that block in the back, man, it's just a drive killing.
Man.
Just a drive killer.
Yeah, I didn't hear it, but I'm sure Coach Stidham was, are you freaking kidding me?
Throwing grass and scratching the back of his neck.
Yeah, I'm sure.
2 to the bottom and 1 to the top. Man in motion is Badin. And Dustin calls his own number, and he will just rumble forward and get what he can get. He calls his own number. It's going to be about an 8-yard gain up the middle for Moore, but still going to be 4th down and a country mile for the Hornets. It's going to advance the ball all the way to the 46-yard line of Middle College. And looks like the punt unit will come on for the Hornets.
Senior spotlight man.
My senior spotlight man, number 16, Levi Schlesinger. And Tommy, I think he made a great choice by going to Union, man.
Yeah. Union's got a premier baseball program, so
they're getting a premier football or premier baseball player too. What a kick there by Levi. Going to be fielded by number 18, looking to break tackles, and going to be brought down by a whole swarm of Hornets. Looks like number 1, Hardwick, got a hold of him, but we have a hanky down.
Flag on the play.
Old Dirty Laundry, Tommy, in the area of holding.
Block in the back.
Got a block in the back against Middle College. While they get all that sorted out, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
The name Carlock Nissan of Jackson carries a lot of weight in this town and around West Tennessee. But when you have the type of new inventory like the all-new 2017 Nissan Maxima SR sedan or the very classy 2017 Altima 2.5 SV sedan, it should come as no surprise. In the market for a previously owned vehicle, check out the 2016 Nissan Rogue SV SUV, just waiting for you to take it home. It all starts with you at Carlock Nissan of Jackson, 495 Van Drive.
Sakura is Jackson's original sushi bar and has always been a year-round favorite for great Japanese food for lunch and dinner. School is getting back in swing, which makes it a busy time. Try Sakura's stress-free options, dine-in, pick-up, and even delivery. So many people are taking advantage of the delivery service to the home and office that Sakura is now hiring additional full-time and part-time delivery drivers plus serving staff positions. If you're interested and would like more information, call Sakura at 664-2878. That's 664-2878. Sakura Japanese Steakhouse, Carriage House Drive.
All right. Back live with you here at the Hornets Nest. Second down and short. And a little substitution going on. Look like Estes is going to come off and get a breather, and Moore is going to check into the game. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half of action. South Gibson nursing a 14-point lead. Tommy, I'll give a shout-out also to my man Connor Warren down there. He's got a injury, an undisclosed injury, but hopefully it's not too serious. He haven't sit out this week with his undisclosed injury, but wish him a speedy recovery. We're gonna miss that boy if he has to miss time. We're gonna miss him a bunch.
Yeah, hope we get him back real soon.
3 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first half of action. All right, Tommy, it's first down and go for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs are moving from left to right on your screen. Hornets are in the all-orange. Bulldogs with the white jerseys.
All right, now Bulldogs, the last two plays have ran a bunch, just a bunch pattern, and ran it right up the middle. Let's see, they're kind of spreading it out, see if they're going to air it some.
And
I think he ran out of time. 25-second clock expired, I believe.
Delay of game on Middle College. Tommy, what's up with the camera?
I don't know.
Rolling it up, down, up, down, up, and down.
It's that Mountain Dew I'm drinking.
2 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the first half. 2 to the top and 2 to the bottom. Number 8 going to come over and set in the pistol and takes the handoff and looking for running room up the middle. Breaks one tackle and will fight forward, get back to
original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, get back to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll bring up a second down and 9, a long 8 or a short 9 for the Bulldogs. 2:13 left in the first half. Remind you, tonight's action is brought to you in part by Young Hughes Insurance. Many people think that they are covered, but they are not. Many people have coverage that they don't even need. Let Cy Young take a look through your insurance needs for a simple plan for you. Young Hughes Insurance. All right, looking to throw, going to be pressured, rolling out, and going to heave it up the field.
Ooh.
And nearly picked off there by number 5, Jenkins. So that's going to bring up a third down and long for the Bulldogs. Tommy, one of our keys to victory tonight was don't give up the bomb and get pressure on him, and that pressure nearly turned into an interception right there, don't you think?
Yeah, the defensive line doing a great job at getting back here and getting on that quarterback, not giving him any time to set his feet and find his target downfield.
So third down and 9.
Forever? No, 3rd and 9. That's not bad.
2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Snap, looking to throw, going to cut it out to number 4.
Just behind him.
Was just behind his intended target. Pass was intended for number 4, Caleb Adams, the 6'3", 170-pound senior.
Yeah, not a bad looking play. He just got the ball behind him. He had tried to dive back to get it, and just couldn't make the play.
All right. Well, number 25, a Jay Sharp is back deep to receive the punt. And Tommy, I'm surprised that they're gonna, the punt units, man. You got to get that fixed. You have to get it fixed. So, thank you, Mr. Dunn. You the man.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Got the punt away and going to be fielded by CJ just going to let it bounce.
Let it bounce. Much better kick than he's been showing.
Right. Not bad there. Ball will go all the way to the 30. While they get it set up, we'll take a break and be right back. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com's coverage of high school athletics.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all
Take it
right
home,
here
will you?
in Jackson, Tennessee at
Just take it home.
Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994.
Left over from last week. You want them? They got mold growing on. All right, man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff up the middle to Sharp. Sharp still scrapping for yards. Tough to bring down the little bowling ball, man. 1 minute and 18 seconds left here in the first half, that might I add. South Gibson 14, Middle College 0.
Almost a minute to go.
And I'd like to see a little passing game here. Northside 0. Dyersburg 37.
Wow.
Yikes.
Yeah,
2 to the bottom and 1 to the top. Going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister makes
there
a
it
move and breaks it loose. Going to be brought down right on the 35-yard line. Goes number 23, number 23, Dre McAllister.
Yeah.
Showing off that speed, cutting up the field. And Tommy, normally he shows you the athleticism there at Middle College. Normally he takes that to the house.
Yeah, usually nobody catches it.
They caught Caleb earlier. They caught Dre right then. Normally when those two get open in the open field, nobody runs them down. It shows you the athleticism of Middle College.
Yeah, we talked about their speed early.
Looking to throw, going to fire it up.
There it is.
Be caught to Rich. Rich going to make the completion all the way down to the 7-yard line. First down, Hornets. Number 6, Caleb Rich. 31.8 seconds left.
Coach yelling timeout.
And we're going to get the timeout. Nice pitch and catch there between Moore and Rich.
Yeah, that was pretty.
They've been doing that for a long, long time. We'll be right back.
Are you ready for the freshest and most flavorful approach to lunch and dinner? Well, I've got 2 words for you, Coyote Blues. Where else will you find shrimp nachos, smoked duck quesadillas, carnitas burritos, smoked brisket tacos, and the mind-bending desserts like fried ice cream and margarita cheesecake? The answer is nowhere. Nowhere besides Coyote Blues, that is. Coyote Blues. Get here now. We're waiting for you. 4 Stonebridge Boulevard.
Hi, this is Stephen Rich from the WD in the mall. At the WD, we specialize in every kind of accessory for your cell phone, smartphone, iPad, iPod, and more. But we don't charge the high prices the big guys do. At the WD, you get chargers for your car, home, cell phone cases, otter boxes, protective cases for your phone, iPad, iPod, plus holsters, screen protectors, and you save up to 50% or more. Come see us today at the WD in the mall, right in front of Victoria's Secret, or visit us online at WDJackson.com.
Tommy, did you hear that ad? That was me, baby.
Was that you?
That was me.
Oh, no.
All right. 31.8 seconds left in the first half of action. Tommy, just got word Coach Wilkins, the boys basketball coach, is going to sit down with us at halftime and give a little prelude to the basketball season. Going to be a Dustin calls his own number, rumbles forward. Going to be really close to pay dirt. Going to be really close to pay dirt. And they're going to call him short right on the 1-yard line.
1-yard line.
28 seconds left.
Oh, come on. You got 2. Coach, yeah, I think so. They got 2 timeouts. Don't let the clock run out on you. Important thing, play. You want to score right here before half because guess who gets it the second half.
All right, Tommy, that's going to bring up 2nd down and goal from the 2-yard line for your Hornets. And South Gibson uses its 2nd timeout here in the first half. And, Tommy, that Middle College athleticism, and it shows itself, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Like I said, and I'm going to tell you, if the coach is, like I said, it's his first year, if he sticks with this program, he can make something out of that school, out of that team.
They seem like they're one of the teams that, one of the things that you see a lot of times out of a school like Middle College is you see kids that just don't care.
Right.
They just seem like they don't care at all. These kids seem like they care. It seems like they want to play and want to get better, and so, I know they, haven't got on the end zone yet, but Coach Staples has looked like he's done a pretty good job so far.
Yeah, they're up and coming. Like I said, I don't know if I'd schedule them for homecoming many more years.
Good point, Tommy. Good point. All right, 2 receivers to the top and 1 to the bottom. Going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister just going to walk into the end zone. Yeah. Touchdown! touchdown Hornets with 22 seconds left in the first half. South Gibson strikes for the third time. South Gibson 20, Middle College 0. Right here with 22 seconds left in the half. All right, Hardwick on for the kick. Rich on for the hold. And Moore on for the snap. Snap, set, kick. And there's a flag down. Tommy, I don't like that. If the flag is against the defense, should we not be able to decline it if we make it?
I would think so.
They blew the whistle. They blew it dead before. They blew it dead before the play, went off. I don't like that at all, Tommy. So let's see here. South Gibson declined the penalty. I'm just going to line up and do it again, I guess. So Moore on for the snap, Rich on for the hold, and Hardwick on for the kick. Snap, set, kick. Good. We're 3 for 3 from our PAT unit. I like it. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. We'll be right back.
Sakura is Jackson's original sushi bar and has always been a year-round favorite for great Japanese food for lunch and dinner. School is getting back in swing, which makes it a busy time. Try Sakura's stress-free options, dine-in, pick-up, and even delivery. So many people are taking advantage of the delivery service to the home and office that Sakura is now hiring additional full-time and part-time delivery drivers plus serving staff positions. If you're interested and would like more information, call Sakura at 664-2878. That's 664-2878. Sakura Japanese Steakhouse, Carriage House Drive.
Sonic's Cheeseburger and Handmade Onion Rings have been a classic duo for years. Almost as long as these classic duos we can't legally say. Like Bonnie and Jekyll and Romeo and With Sonic's Car Hop Classic, you can get a cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99. It's Hey, you weren't supposed to bleep that part out. Seriously? Can we stop with the bleeps? The Sonic Car Hop Classic for $2.99. It's That's worse. Okay, I kind of like that one. Tax not included. See menu for details. For a limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
All right, ball's in the air on the onside kick and will be fielded by the Hornets. First down, Hornets. Ball was recovered by number 28 there for South Gibson's Garrett Wallace, the sophomore, with 18 seconds left in the first half here. South Gibson 21, the Bulldogs of Middle College 0, Tommy. So we'll take over. We will have the ball right on the 48-yard line. And Tommy, I personally don't think that was an onside attempt. I think it was more of a we were just trying to pooch kick it, but one of the Middle College players got a foot out in front of it, and the ball just flipped right in the air. Nonetheless, here, first and goal for the Hornets, 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top. And snap. Looking to throw, going to fire it up, looking for Corbin. Corbin makes a move on the ball, catches it, gets up the field, into the end zone, touchdown! Hornets number 9, Will Corbin. What a pitch and catch there between Moore and Corbin with 9.2 seconds left in the first half of action. South Gibson threw the ball up there. Will Corbin made a nice adjustment on the ball, went up, got up the field and into the end zone. Going to be a 52-yard strike. Touchdown, Hornets. I like the play there. So the PAT unit will come on again for your Hornets. South Gibson 27, the Bulldogs 0. Moore on for the snap, Rich on for the hold, and Hardwick on for the kick. With 9.2 seconds left in the first half of action. And, Tommy, I don't know what the call is. They're going to – there was an unsportsmanlike conduct call, and they're going to let him kick it. So – that'd be a longest field goal attempt of the year for us. So Moore on for the snap, Rich on for the hold, and Hardwick on for the kick. Let's see what kind of leg this young man's got. Snap, set, kick, and going to be a little short there. So we're 3 for 4 from our PATs tonight. 9.2 seconds left. They're going to swap it up, line up, and do it again. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap, drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa, it's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casa Checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.bank. Member FDIC.
All righty, Tommy. We're going to have to kick this ball from the 40 here at the Hardwick on to kick it. And he does. Kicks it again. Going to be fielded by number 2. And Tommy, he made a move right there.
Yeah.
And broke loose here. It's just going to be a stand-up scrum. But there's going to be 2 seconds left in the first half here. So, Tommy, you know what that's going to leave? That's going to leave a Hail Mary. No.
No, I'm letting it run.
Oh, all right. Well, that's the halftime there. There you have it, folks. At the end of the first half, South Gibson 27, Middle College 0. We're going to interview Coach Wilkins, the high school boys basketball coach, in just a minute. We'll take a break, freshen up, and we'll be back to welcome Coach Wilkins in on the broadcast. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap, drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa, it's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casa Checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.bank. Member FDIC.
Are you ready for the freshest and most flavorful approach to lunch and dinner? Well, I've got 2 words for you, Coyote Blues. Where else will you find shrimp nachos, smoked duck quesadillas, carnitas burritos, smoked brisket tacos, and the mind-bending desserts like fried ice cream and margarita cheesecake? The answer is nowhere. Nowhere besides Coyote Blues, that is. Coyote Blues. Get here now. We're waiting for you. 4 Stonebridge Boulevard.
Are you looking to change careers? Do you need a job? Kelly Services has been a leader in providing workforce solutions since 1946. A heritage of lasting innovation that spans more than 70 years. Today, we offer a comprehensive array of outsourcing and consulting services, as well as world-class staffing on a temporary to hire, and direct hire basis, serving clients around the globe. If you're looking to change careers, if you need a job, contact Kelly Services today. 668-1002. That's 668-1002. Or visit kellyservices.com.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
There's a reason Old Town Spaghetti Store has been voted Best Italian Restaurant multiple years in a row. Certified Angus beef steaks, seafood and pasta, succulent prime rib cut to order, specialty salads, homemade dressings, and fresh baked bread. An inviting atmosphere inside and outside on the patio and covered terrace. Call in your order or order online, and we'll bring it right out to your car. Locally owned since 1982. Old Town Spaghetti Store, your country Italian grill. Visit oldtownspaghettistore.com.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994.
Hi, I'm Ian Isoranko of Outback Steakhouse. Sale, sale, sale. There's never been a better time to buy. The proprietor's out of town and we're turning them loose at .com.
Ian, stop. You're a nice guy. Just be you. Why are you trying to sound like Dan Reeves? Just be you. Let's roll tape again.
Hi, this is Ian Insulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
All right, folks, we're going to have the band performance for you, and as soon as the band performance is over with, we're going to pick the mics up immediately following the band performance and have our interview with the high school, the Mighty Hornets basketball coach, the boys basketball coach, Coach Mark Wilkins. I'm going to stick the mics out, and we're going to turn them up, and we will have the interview with Coach Wilkins immediately following the band. This is Stephen Rich. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics.
Competing in their first competition at Liberty High School.
All right, folks, here we go. I tell you what, if I was half as good at what I did as Coach Price is at what he does, I'd be a wealthy, wealthy man. All right, folks, tonight's homecoming night. It's been full of surprises. Got another surprise for you. Coach Mark Wilkins down sitting beside me came up, and we're going to talk a little basketball. Going to shift gears on you a minute. Coach, how you doing, brother?
Hey, it's great. I'm doing very well, man. Excited to be here, talk to you about a good football team we got going on this year, and also just getting excited for basketball season around the corner.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's kind of crazy, but basketball season is right around the corner.
It is, man.
And
It sneaks up on you.
And here's what's crazy. If South Gibson continues to play well, we might be in basketball coverage and football coverage.
Yep, that's
which never happened to us before. But
that's right.
Hey, man, that's why I make the big bucks.
That's exactly right. And Coach Stidham kids me. You know, I talked about our first game being such and such. He said, "Oh, we'll be hopefully semis at that point, and maybe the state championship the next week." And so we want that, man. And we have 5 guys playing high school football that will then play basketball for us too. But, man, we want them to play as long as they can. I mean, what an incredible experience it would be to get this school their first playoff win in football. I know that's something they talk a lot about, and I think they have a great chance to do. So we hope that you have that overlap this year.
You know, it's always a challenge when you have athletes. And typically if an athlete, a really good athlete, they can pick up and play any sport.
Right.
If you're just you're very, very athletic, you know, you can pick up a sport and be decent at it. You know, and I'm sure you've got some kids that are going to contribute to your team a lot that are out here. So, nonetheless, when's your first game, Coach?
Our first game is November 14th against Adamsville. I believe that's right.
Yeah, yeah.
November 14th against Adamsville.
I was just trying to put you on the spot.
No,
man.
yeah, I know. It's good. We're taking one day at a time. But, no, it's November 14th. We open up at Adamsville, and then that Friday we'll go to Chester County. And so 2 teams in our region, AA teams, and we really just want to get a feel for what the other side of the region looks like. It'll be early, but, man, we're excited about this team and want to be playing those region opponents late in the year.
Most definitely, most definitely. Well, you know, one thing we talk about, and I talked to Coach Wyatt. Excuse me, I get choked up here.
You're good.
I talked to Coach Wyatt, And we do senior spotlights here before every game, and there's a huge senior class. So this year we've done 2 before each game. Well, yeah, I got to thinking, I need to do something for the basketball seniors as well. So, unbeknownst to you, we're going to do senior spotlights for our senior basketball players, both ladies and the boys, both the girls and the boys. We have 5 total seniors. We have 2 girls and 3 boys, and then we also have 4 senior cheerleaders. So we're going to honor all of them. There'll be 9. We cover 10 games, so we're going to be
awesome.
1 game short of having our senior spotlights. Coach, speaking of seniors, let's talk about them. They're the leaders on your team. They've been with you longer than anybody else. Well, not in your case. Is this your 3rd year?
It's my 3rd year, yes, sir.
Okay, so your seniors have been with you.
That's right. Yeah, seniors and seniors were sophomores when I had them, and then freshmen, or will be juniors now. They were also freshmen. So those 2 groups were I've had the longest.
And you've got a huge junior class, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We have
very deep
6 juniors added onto them, and then we have 3 seniors. And so this senior class, though, just very excited for these group of guys. I mean, they've from the very beginning been accepted to Coach Martin and myself, just kind of transitioning, and Gabe Martin and Marshall Boyd and Tanner Casey are 3 seniors this year, and just these guys, those 3 guys especially, we're giving them more and more responsibility, just saying, hey man, do this for the team, do this for the team, and they're accepting the role. And I think Greg Popovich of the Spurs says it's best. It's your best teams are led by your players, and I think that's true for us, and I'm excited to see our senior leaders really lead this team this year.
Well, one thing you can always count on with your seniors is you can holler and scream at them, Coach. You're not doing what they're not doing what you want them to do,
right.
Not in the right position, not giving effort, whatever. But when Gabe looks at you and says, hey, man,
that's right.
Quit jerking around
that's right.
and get out here and play. This is my senior year.
Yeah.
You get a little bit more, probably get a little bit more credit and emphasize.
That's right.
When a player looks at you and says, what are you doing, man?
That's right. Just like anything else, you put your name on it, and it kind of means a little bit more to you, And so when those guys are taking ownership of their team, it means more when we forget to box out or we miss a free throw. We're the mental mistakes in basketball that can happen. So the more we can put on our team and our players to lead this team, I think the further we can go. And you got to have good character to do that, of course. You don't want to hand over a team and hand that responsibility to a team you don't trust. But, man, I trust these guys with anything, and I'm just really excited to see this group of guys moving forward.
Very, very much so. Folks, our first game that will be broadcasted will be November the 20th.
Yeah.
It's a Monday night game. It's senior night.
Yep.
Speaking of seniors. And that will be the one game we do not do.
Oh, no.
That will be the one game that we do not do a senior spotlight. We'll be on senior night.
Gotcha.
And then we'll have 9 games following.
Right.
And we will cover a senior the basketball team has a Facebook page that we will become members of and notify and let everybody know.
Absolutely.
That what we're doing. We also our games will be archived on our website, WNWS.com, and also I created a YouTube channel because we've had some server issues and it's sometimes wants to work, sometimes doesn't. So I created our stream always works, but sometimes our archives have been herky-jerky here lately. So I just created a YouTube channel. So I will upload the games to our YouTube channel as well, and we'll share all that. So, Coach, what are you looking for? What are you looking for out of your team? Number one, this year, and number two, what do you guys do in the summer and right now to get prepared for the season? I know there's nothing like the first tip, the first tip.
Right.
But what do you guys? What are you looking for out of your kids this year, and what are you guys doing right now to get prepared for the upcoming season?
Yeah, no, those are great questions. I would just start off by saying, every coach does it differently. Every coach says we want to. Some coaches lay out and they say we want to win state, we want to win district. Kind of work their way back. We just want to continue to get better all year long. We don't want to put any certain concrete goals out there other than just being committed to the team, committed to what we're doing, and just focusing on the process of becoming the best player, the players and men that we can become. And we kind of think with that, things will fall into place. And so when I kind of think about this team, I think about a group of guys who I would say are some of the most talented guys we've coached in a while. Just kind of from top to bottom. I think we kind of have a team that could play on some nights. We could play 10, 11, maybe even 12 guys. And I don't know if we've ever had, at least since I've been here, I don't think we've had that type of luxury. So, but that comes with what your second question is, and just the preparation that goes into it. These guys that we're working with this year are some of the hardest working group of people I've ever been around. I mean, every single day wanting to be in the gym, lifting weights, shooting, doing way more than what's asked. And, I mean, that's a coach's dream. So kind of the summer since we've taken off, February was our last game, and kind of took a few weeks off. In the summer we went to a lot of team camps and worked out. Came back in July, did a little bit of extra stuff. And then this preseason, man, these guys are working hard in the weight room and shooting a whole lot. And then kind of getting ready for the first game of the year. What we've decided to do, we do some scrimmages, as preseason scrimmages, and then we're also doing a jamboree, which is a little bit different. We've never done this before. We're going to go to Dyersburg, play a half at Dyersburg, and just kind of get the first
Will
game.
it be against Dyersburg?
It will not, just since they're a district opponent. We're actually going to play Blytheville, Arkansas.
Okay.
And we're just going to play just a team we'll never see again, but just to get a half out, those first game jitters, as you know, kids get really revved up. And in football, that's probably a good thing. But in basketball, you'll shoot the ball over the backboard if you're not careful. So we get the first game jitters out a little bit, and then we'll come back the next week, be ready to play our first game.
We'll leave on the second half here is underway here. We're interviewing Coach Mark Wilkins, the boys basketball coach. But, Coach, we talk about our seniors all the time. Tell me, I'm going to ask you about you got 3 seniors. You got
right.
I almost said Coach Casey because that's what I call his mom.
Yeah.
You got Tanner Casey.
Yep.
And you've got Boyd, Marshall Boyd, and you've got Big Gabe.
That's right.
Tell me what's your favorite thing about Gabe?
Well, Gabe, he is extremely witty, and he will catch you in a pinch if you say something out of turn. He'll just he has a good time of using his humor in good moments. When things are really serious and we kind of need a relief, he is the guy to do it with his wit and his comic relief. And so it's something I've had to learn to kind of understand that he doesn't mean it like he's trying to be, I don't know, he's not trying to be disrespectful at all. He just likes to make people laugh, and that's something you may not know about Gabe. But he's kind of a good comic relief for our team, and I love coaching him.
Gabe can throw down a slammer jammer on you in a minute.
He can. He's the all-time dunks leader at South Gibson. He's the only guy to dunk it at South Gibson. So we're hoping to get a few more.
He's the only one?
The only one. The first one was last year at Peabody was the first one we've had in our school history.
From
what I've been
first
told.
Dunk.
First one.
He's the first, only the last.
Yep. Hopefully not the last, but yes, first and only right now.
Right now, last.
That's right.
Well,
yeah, he's one of our good seniors, and we have Marshall.
What's your favorite thing about Marshall?
Well, basketball-wise, Marshall is the first person who will take a charge. I've challenged him this year. I shouldn't say but we've challenged him as a team to take 30 charges. Last year he led us to 17, and I think this year he'll do even more. He's just always in the right spot, and he will sacrifice his body and a heartbeat for the team. But non-basketball, he's one of the hardest workers we have on the team, in the classroom and outside the classroom, a great teammate and a great person. A little quiet at times, but, man, he can get going sometimes too. And then
what about Casey?
Tanner Casey, he's been a great addition. Last year he was in a manager role for us as a team, and did a great job. And he came and try out, and we told him, we think you're good enough. We'd like to keep you, and he was ecstatic. And Tanner, he just comes from a great family, great person, and I think he's another guy coming on his senior year who could even play some. So we kind of talked about his role a little bit, and so we love him and Tanner in a practice jerseys this year, not holding the clipboard.
Fantastic. Well, I just want to set the record straight here. Last time Tanner was at the house, I challenged him to a free throw shooting competition, and your host of tonight's action, smoked Tanner Casey.
Talk to him about that.
Well, I beat him by 1 free throw. I shot 1. I made it. I said I quit.
That's it, huh?
So I didn't give him a chance. I didn't give him a chance. I said I quit. You can't beat that. I quit. All right. Well, that's going to wrap us up. Coach, tell us again when your first game is.
November 14th. Got Adamsville, and then we go the next at Chester County. Then we'll have our first game at home the next week. So, man, we appreciate your coverage. You guys have been great streaming these games, allowing people to see this all over the country, and allowing C.J. Sharp to score another touchdown for the Hornets.
Walks into the end zone, Coach.
That's awesome, man.
I appreciate
thank you so
yes,
much.
sir.
Thank
And we will be live from Jackson Christian at the 20th at Jackson Christian School. Coach, thank you again, man. We'll see you then. Yes, sir. All right, there you have it, folks. Coach Mark Wilkins, and Coach Mark Wilkins, give him a shout out and tell him thanks for coming up here and getting with us here. Tommy, can you catch us up there with what happened there on that first drive?
No. No, they ran the ball successfully, and there was a big penalty right in the middle on I think CJ picked up the first down around midfield, and there was a big face mask penalty, added 15 yards to it, and from there it was just run, and moved it steadily down the field and scored.
All righty. So South Gibson comes out firing on all cylinders. So the kickoff unit will come on for your Hornets. And Tommy, makes me sick we missed that PAT.
Well, you know, there's almost two quarters to go here, and unless something drastic happens, I would imagine South Gibson's going to put up some more points. So,
well,
but you're just talking about the prediction.
You currently have the Outback prediction wrapped up. You picked 34-10. I picked 35.
Yeah,
35-12. All right. Hardwick comes on, the ball all teed up, and looking to kick this ball deep. Back deep is two Middle College Bulldogs. The ball is kicked. Wow, nice kick there, and ball will roll
into the end zone.
Touchback for your Hornets.
Now,
Number
if I'm
one,
not mistaken,
Hardwick.
that's the first touchback of the year, right?
Devin Hardwick. I think you're right. Devin Hardwick. All right, so the Bulldogs will take over, and they will have the ball on the 20-yard line. First and go. All right, 10 minutes and 8 seconds left in the third quarter of action. South Gibson 34, the Bulldogs 0. And I'll give a shout-out again to a few people. Coach Wilkins coming up doing an interview with us. And our homecoming queen, Miss Hadley Lindsay. Know that girl quite well. That young lady, might I say. Here, going to be a handoff up the middle and scrapping for yards. Good-looking run there by number 5 of the Bulldogs. That's Kenneth Richmond. So it'll bring up a first down, Bulldogs. Tommy, they've proven that they can run the ball up the middle.
Yeah, and like I said, contact was made with him at pretty much at the scrimmage line, so he picked up 10 yards after contact. So they're running hard. No give up in that team.
All right, we're going to be 2 to the bottom and 2 to the top for the Bulldogs. And they're going to split a wing back out here. And going to be a quarterback draw. Number 1 with the ball, looking to get up the field. And will be brought down, but not before picking up first down yardage. Goes number 1, Xavier Jones.
Yeah, that was a design quarterback keeper. Spread everybody out and then just take off running to the left.
Oh, Tommy, we have a
hold.
Let's see here.
Yep.
Hold against the Bulldogs.
Wow.
Okay, I didn't see it, but whatever, we'll take it.
Yeah, I like I said, I didn't see it either.
So that'll bring up a second down. No, it'll bring up first down, and that's a spot foul. So it was behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
It's going to be second down in like 22. First down in 22, rather. So 3 to the bottom and 1 to the top. And rolling out, looking long, and going to be sacked.
That ball's fumbled.
Off the loose and going to be recovered by Schlesinger. It looked like number 72, Creighton, bringing the Woods knocked it loose, and Schlesinger on the recovery. And they said knee was down, Tommy.
Wow.
They said the knee was down.
Well, it looked like ball was loose when he got hit, but anyway.
All right, 9 minutes and 1 second left in the third. South Gibson 34, the Bulldogs of Middle College out of Memphis 0. Our neighbors to the west, about 94 miles the way a crow flies. All right, going to be 1 to the top and 2 to the bottom. Tight end at the bottom of the screen, bad snap. And quarterback just bobbles it and going to be brought down.
Wow.
And whole swarm of Hornets. Looked like number 21 finally was the one to get him out of bounds. That was Cameron Badin.
Yeah, he'd probably been wise just to fall on it when he bobbled that snap. But
he would have been wise to throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, well, that's true too. 2 turnovers. in the game. South Gibson's first one overturned by a penalty, and the other one overturned by a knee down.
All right. Well, let's see. I guess the only option they've got right here is to turn around and air it out. All right, going to be a handoff up the middle, and he breaks one tackle and picks up yardage, but nowhere near enough. Picked up about 8 on the carry. Was number 5, Richmond, for the Bulldogs. So the punt return unit will come on for South Gibson. Back deep is number 25, Jay Sharp, to receive this punt. And look like number 27 is on for the kick, and he is not listed on the roster, so here we go. Snap. Ball's away, and better kick than what they've been having. And ball will be fielded right on the 36-yard line for your Hornets. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994.
All right, we have a change in the signal caller. Looks like Rich is back to take the snap. And going to be a handoff. No, Rich calls his own number, cuts up the middle of the field, breaks one tackle, rolls around, and going to be first down Hornets. Tommy, it looked like he made the right call and got up the field and picked up about 35 yards. About 30 yards on the carry goes number 6, Rich. Calls his own number.
Yeah, good-looking play. And I was fixing to say before we went for the break, I would imagine we're going to start seeing some guys playing different positions, getting some time in at other spots. You may need that down the road.
Right. Well, actually going to be about a 25-yard gain, Tommy. Ball is on the 11-yard line. Man in motion is Badin, and Rich takes the snap and looking to get up the field and into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets! Number 6 calls his own number again and waltzes his way into the end zone. South Gibson now with a running clock.
Yeah.
It'll be a running clock here. 7 minutes and 24 seconds left in the third. And, Tommy, I don't know if Middle College gave it to him or he made it look that easy.
I don't think they gave it to him. It's just you get a different look. Dustin has run that play, and, it's a little different look when you got a smaller guy coming in a lot faster. So, I don't think they gave it to him. I think they just wasn't ready for it.
All right, well, Rich on for the hold, Moore on for the snap, and Hardwick on for the kick, and it was snap, set, kick, and good with 7:24 left in the third quarter. South Gibson 41, Middle College 0. We'll be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap, drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casassa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casassa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casassa? We're glad you asked that. Casassa, it's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casassa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casa checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.bank. Member FDIC.
All righty, ball is teed up, and what a kick there. Going to be fielded right at the 1-yard line. He's got to run it out, and he's going to put his team in really bad field position right here, Tommy. Not a great decision there by the return man for the Bulldogs, Tommy.
Yeah.
That's going to pin them deep.
Yeah,
Bad deep.
He'd probably been wise just to let that one go on into the end zone, bring it out to the 20. But during the break, the student section over here singing happy birthday to Mr. Ryan Black. And, you know, what a time, because Caleb just kind of followed Ryan right up the middle on that touchdown, and Ryan's blocking.
Happy birthday to Mr. Ryan Black. And, Tommy, you want to say again, you know, we talked about our senior spotlights earlier. Congratulations to number 5, Rudy Jenkins, and number 16, Levi Schlesinger. Man, both just they played huge roles. Yeah, they've played huge roles in on this football team. So, going to be a snap, going to be handoff and scrum right up the middle there. And Hornets defense shut them down there. Don't know who was in on the tackle right there.
About 4 or 5 of them. Big number 76 was right there in the middle of it.
Big number 76 is Spencer Lacewell.
Yeah, he was right there in the middle. So a lot of new faces in there, getting some playing time.
It looks like he's playing defensive tackle, and it looks like number 61 is in Harrison Dyer at nose guard.
Right.
All right, number 4, Quasimodo in there at outside linebacker. Bad snap. And going to be brought down by Quasimodo.
Yeah.
Number 4, Josh Casagrove. And number 11 was the quarterback. He's checking out of the game, Tommy. And Tommy, Middle College is just reeling right now.
Yeah, they nothing's working, and they're pinning themselves deep, and like I said, and got fresh legs on the other side of and they all coming at you. They want a piece of you. Looks like number 35, Mr. Word. He's up over there playing the other
defensive tackle,
defensive end, defensive tackle, whatever you want to call him.
All right, well, 2 to the top and 1 to the bottom for Middle College. Snap, looking to throw, going to fire it out.
Yeah.
And number 11 was in there again.
Yeah. Just threw behind him. He had a
Gabe,
man.
That was Gabe Winston. He's a sophomore, Tommy.
Yeah.
He had a man open, but he just threw it behind him, way behind him.
Right.
So.
Well, I think both quarterbacks for Memphis Middle College are one's a freshman, one's a sophomore. So, you know, most of they've got seniors, but not at the quarterback position.
All right, 4 minutes and 24 seconds left here. And Tommy, looked like number 41 out here playing corner. Some Alec Hadley out here playing corner.
Yeah.
Oh no, excuse me, got the punt team on. And
I think say surely he's not going to try to pick that up.
And pretty good little punt there, and it will go all the way out to the 39-yard line for Middle College. So
Hornets in short field position again.
All right, I got a few scoring updates for you here. At the half, Chester County 21, Westwood 14, Crockett County 10, Lexington 2 at the half.
Wow.
Thank you to Mr. Osborne for that update. And the half, Milan 14, Huntington 23. This is the 86th meeting between these schools. Trenton 24, Dresden 6 at the half. MUS 26, Haywood County 7. Whoa, Tommy. And Bolivar 12, Southside 7. All right, going to be a handoff. Looking for running room around the right side. Goes number 8, looking to get up the field and cannot do that. Number 8, Nick Regula on the carry. Going to be a loss of about 1 on that carry. I'll remind you, tonight's action is brought to you in part by Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. Ball will be on the 35-yard line. South Gibson moving from right to left on your screen. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in the third. South Gibson 41, Middle College 0. Going to be a handoff. And we have a false start on the Hornets, Tommy. And get in here, zoom in here and check out some of these players. Looks like number 10, Nolan Stidham in at quarterback for the Hornets. And the third signal caller to see action tonight. So number 31, Cade Johns coming in with the play from the sideline. And let's see what Stidham, the player, has got up his sleeve here. Going to be two receivers to the bottom for the Hornets. Snap. Going to be a handoff to Rigola. Rigola looking for running room around the right end. Goes Nick Rigola. Number 8, he's a junior. He's a running back and a defensive back. He's 5'7", 198 pounds. So that's going to bring up third down and about 14 for your Hornets. And several players checking in and out of the game. And the ball will be on the 38-yard line here. Got 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top. Stidham takes the snap and going to hand it off, looking for running room around the left end. Goes number 28. He lowers his shoulder and picks up a few tough yards. It was number 28, Garrett Wallace, on the carry for the Hornets. So that'll bring up a fourth down and about 8. And I don't imagine, Tommy, you just want to swap sides?
Yeah,
I'll stay here.
Doesn't matter, man. I'm good. Sorry about that little emergency phone call.
No, I understand. You got stuff you got to take care of. Just swap sides. You can run the board. How about it?
Yeah, okay.
34 seconds left here in the third. South Gibson 41, Middle College 0. All right. A snap. Going to be a handoff up the middle. No, going to be pitched out.
Nice pitch.
Stidham did a good job right there on the pitch. And
it's going to be a little short, I think.
Tommy, who was the ball carrier?
Who got the pitch?
Was that number 28?
I believe so.
Yeah, that was number 28. Garrett Wallace. All right, Tommy, you want to cue us up a break here? How about a word from Quality Fence?
Well, you're going to have to find it. Where's it at?
Let's see here. Pull that down. Pull that menu down. Right there.
Here. I hit it.
Double click it.
Quality Fence Company has been the contractor that residents of West Tennessee have trusted for superior fences and much more. Our core philosophy is to build the outdoor living space of your dreams through unique and quality products that provide lasting value. And Quality Fence can play an important role in the planning stages of any commercial project and has the ability to work closely with the management companies to assist in neighborhood perimeter fence replacements, fence and access maintenance, and data management. Let us make your job easier. Call 731-783-3555.
All right.
Hi, this is Stephen Rich from the WD in the mall. At the WD, we specialize in every kind of accessory.
Sorry about that. We switched positions. I'm not used to this one.
Oh, me. I fired the cameraman. They promoted him. So now I get the duties of handling the camera. We'll swap ends of the field here, folks. So Middle College will now be moving from right to left. Got a whole new list, a whole new host of Hornets on the field. Glad to see it. Look like back deep playing safety, number 1, Devin Hardwick. Number 10 at corner, Nolan Stidham. Alec Hadley out there. I see number 29 at linebacker. And it looks like big Luke Reed. And going to throw it out. Going to be caught and going to be hit immediately out there. On the screen pass, going to be brought down by a swarm of Hornets.
Close to the first down, though.
So that'll bring
give
up
him first down.
First down, Bulldogs. Number 41, Alec Hadley, out there on the coverage. So nice pitch and catch there between the Bulldogs. So we'll see here. The Bulldogs got anything up their sleeve here? They're going to be a receiver to the top and 2 to the bottom for the Bulldogs. And takes the snap, looking to throw, rolling out, he does, and going to fire it up the field. And
double coverage over there. Good job by number, was that Hardwick?
That was Hadley and Hardwick.
Yeah.
So good job there in coverage by the secondary of your Hornets. And Tommy, second down and long there, Tommy. I just knew number 11 was fixing to roll with it.
Yeah, he was close to being over the line of scrimmage when he threw that, but got to be completely over the line.
All right, 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top. Takes the snap. Going to be a handoff up the middle, and he was hit at the line. And, Tommy, I think there was
no gain, I don't believe.
Tommy, I just didn't make out who made the tackle.
I believe
that was Richmond on the carry for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I believe that was who did we say 61 was?
For South Gibson?
For South Gibson.
Number 61, that's Harrison Dyer.
Harrison, yeah, I believe that's who was in on the tackle.
All right. Snap, looking to throw, rolls out, and finds a receiver right on the outside there. Tommy, I don't know, did he come down with it?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I believe he came down with it, but well short of the first down. It's bringing up 4th down and about 6.
All right, well, that's going to bring up a 4th down and 5 for your Hornets. Ball will be placed right on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, kind of surprised. Well, I guess don't want it any worse than it is, but they're back in punt formation.
They are back in punt formation, and Coach Stidham's not buying any of this.
Nobody back to receive it.
Nobody back. All right, snap, and kind of an ugly punt.
Well, they were almost back to receive it. It went no further than it went.
Ball will finally be picked up there by number 3 of Middle College, Javion Bush. All right, while they set things up, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Stephen Rich from the WD in the mall. At the WD, we specialize in every kind of accessory for your cell phone, smartphone, iPad, iPod, and more. But we don't charge the high prices the big guys do. At the WD, you get chargers for your car, home, cell phone cases, otter boxes, protective cases for your phone, iPad, iPod, plus holsters, screen protectors, and you save up to 50% or more. Come see us today at the WD in the mall, right in front of Victoria's Secret, or visit us on.
All righty. Looking for a running room, lowering his shoulder. Tough running, hard running there by Dane Hardwick. So for about a 9-yard gain. All right, Tommy. Whole bunch of Hornets checking in and out of the game.
Yeah, it looks like Stidham, the player, going to be back at play caller.
We're going to have to come up with a different name for him. That's going to be so confusing in a few years if he stays at quarterback. So 1 to the top, man, 1 to the bottom. Man in motion. Going to be a handoff. Looking to call his own number. Goes Nolan Stidham, and he got hit pretty hard there, but held on to the football. First down, Hornets.
Yep.
Number 55 was in on the tackle for the Bulldogs. That's Logan Davis, 5'8", 250-pound lineman. That'll bring up a first down for the Hornets. Ball will be on the 44-yard line, right hash mark. South Gibson moving from left to right on your screen.
7:15 and still running on the clock.
All right, Tommy, I was trying to catch who the center was here. Going to be a handoff. No, Nolan calls his own number, looking for running room around the left side, finds plenty of it.
Wow.
Breaks it loose, and finally going to be pushed out of bounds all the way down to the 25-yard line. Goes number 10, Nolan Stedham.
Like Matthew Weaver's the center, I believe.
All right. I have his little brother. He plays center for me in 6th grade football.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big boy, smart man.
Well, that nice run is being brought back. Didn't catch the call. Must have been either a holding or a block in the back, but bringing it back to
man, you get a big run like that and you get called back. You hate that, don't you?
Yeah. It's in a spot foul, which brings it back to a 1-yard gain. So first and I guess I don't know. Still calling it first down.
All right.
Oh, 2-minute motion.
They're not even going to call it, I don't think. And going to be a handoff run right up the middle here.
First down. Barring any penalties. Yeah, there was definitely 2 men in motion, but I guess in a 41-point game, you kind of let some things slide, I guess.
All right, ball will be advanced all the way to the 43-yard line, left hash mark. So first and go for the Hornets. Got 5 minutes and 25 seconds left in the contest. Have 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top. Snap, handoff up the middle, lowering his shoulder and looking for running room. Picking up some tough yardage there in the middle.
Yeah, good 4 or 5 yards. They
And
still ain't got him down.
that was number 34 on the carry, Dane Hardwick. And Tommy, let me tell you something about Dane. He's going to be a player for us. He's tough,
Now,
man.
is that Devin's brother?
That's his younger brother.
Younger brother.
Devin's a good ball player. I don't know much about Devin. I never coached Devin, but Dane, I had Dane when they first moved to Medina, and he's going to be a player for us. I'm telling you, he is a tough cookie.
About 2nd and 6.
All right, going to be a handoff. Ball's on the ground there.
Just
and,
wisely fell on it.
Stidham did a good job right there. The ball was on the ground. He just fell on top of it, so that'll bring up 3rd down and long. Tommy, I'm gonna tell you something. So you're getting a lot of see a lot of the younger kids, and the kids names we're gonna be calling a lot in a few years are gonna be the likes of Hardwick, Stidham, Jackson Bell. You're gonna see the likes of Perez,
right? Now, I know it's a 41-point ball game, but I would not criticize because he needs to practice putting the ball in the air too, but they're staying on the ground. And it looks like he's going to pick up the 1st down. Going for it. And, pushed out of bounds, tackled at the 5.
Oh, man. Good-looking block there and good-looking run there by
Matt Davidson. Oh, come on now.
Tommy, was that number 32, the ball carrier?
I think it was 22, Matt Davidson, I believe. I may have been looking at it wrong, but I thought it was 22.
Okay. I just did not make out his number.
Yeah, I think it was 22, but...
Yeah, we have a block in the back. It's going to bring it all the way back, man. Every time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't make out the ball carrier. Everybody's mixed around, I don't know them by heart, Ball's on the 49-yard line, nonetheless. All right.
Air it out, little Stidham.
All right, going to be a handoff to Hardwick. Hardwick lowers his shoulder and will fight forward for a modest gain of about 3 yards. Around left end goes number 34, Dane Hardwick. Tommy, we're talking about kids we're going to be talking about, and guys you're going to be names you're going to be calling a lot out in the future.
Right.
You're going to hear the lots of next year. You're going to hear a lot out of Quasimodo, Josh Casagrove.
Right.
You'll hear a lot out of Christian Denton. You'll hear a lot out of Nolan Stidham. He's a player. Andrew Good's a player. You'll hear a lot of him. There's a lot of young talent that's coming up in the ranks here for South Gibson, and looking forward to the growth of the program. 2 to the top and 1 to the bottom. Going to be a handoff around the left end. And looking to get up the field goes number 24. And where did he step out of bounds that time?
I think he stepped out right at the 30.
That's number 24, Jackson Bell on the carry.
If he stepped out at the 30, it's going to be the first. Well, it looks like they gave it. They didn't call him stepping out. I thought he stepped out at the 30, but he got 5 more yards.
First down, Hornets. I want to remind everybody tonight's action is brought to you in part by Hometown Pharmacy, Miss Donna and Company. Also was brought to you in part by Quality Fence Company. Tonight's action is brought to you in part by the fine folks at Quality Fence. All right, going to be a handoff for number 34
Hardwick.
And finally going to be brought down. Tough running there by Hardwick. Also, another one of our fine sponsors is Young Hughes Insurance Company. Old Town Spaghetti Store. Yummy. Sonic of Jackson. Something pretty cool from Sonic. Visit Limeades for Learning. 6 locations in Jackson. It's Sonic of Jackson. By Kelly Services. By Coyote Blues. By the WD Wireless Dimensions in the Old Hickory Mall. Right in front of Victoria's Secrets. And that ain't a bad place to be.
No.
Yay, yay. the Hughes Eye Center by Sakura of Jackson.
Possibly the last play of the game.
Again, going to be a handoff. Looking for running room. Goes number 32 around the right end, looking to cut it up. And finally going to be brought out of bounds. Number 32, Perez, on the carry. And probably will be the last play of the game. All right, also in part by Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
That's right.
By Sarah of Jackson. One destination, so many choices. By Rockin' Dough Pizza in the Jackson Walk. Check them out online at rockandoughpizza.com.
Well,
by King Jewelers. And also by Carlock Nissan. So, shout out again to our seniors. Our senior spotlights. Mr. Rudy Jenkins and Levi Schlesinger. Also, a shout out to Middle College. And what a great show of sportsmanship here. They're going to line up and shake hands. And Tommy, I'm going to tell you something. I didn't see any nastiness coming out of the players. They're well mannered, and I think they were just outgunned tonight.
Yeah, they were. Like I said, it's just they're a good team. They got a lot of speed. They made some good plays. Shot themselves in the foot with penalties a couple of times, and not a bad team.
So that's going to wrap this thing up. Next week, Tommy, we will be at McNary. At McNary. Tommy, we were there last year on that long road trip down to McNary. What was it? In between the pine thickets. Is that right? It was a beautiful place.
Yeah, it's nice. Like I said, good hospitality, just a long drive.
It is a long drive. Tommy, we're gonna stop and get a bite to eat at Outback before we go.
No, not yet. You got a few more games to go.
You thought I forgot, didn't you? The Outback prediction, Stephen Rich with the dinger.
Well, you closest to the winning score. I was closest to the loser score. So, that kick right before halftime is what gave it to you. You know that, right? That score right before halftime, the onside kick where they recovered and scored.
So are you claiming that I won via a technicality?
No.
All right, I'm going to zoom in right here to the beautiful Miss Jordan Botto, and she's our athletic trainer. Speaking of Old Town Spaghetti Store, that's Miss Jordan Botto. I told our kids on how lucky they are to have her, and the Hornets are taking the Hornet Walk. And over here you have your coaches from Middle College got their kids lined up, and coach is giving them some words and safe travels to Middle College.
Right.
Going home, they rented them a charter bus, man.
Hey, that I'm glad for them because that's a long ride for them to go home, and you sure don't want to do it on a cheese bus.
You got that right. Well, you can see your Hornets come walking down through here. All right, folks. It's been a lot of fun. We'll catch up with you. We'll catch up with you guys next Friday night. We will go live. We'll do our best to go live right at 6 o'clock again. We've been having a hard time getting going right at 6 o'clock. For some reason, our server don't want to work right then, but we're doing our best to get live. We'll have a full pregame for you and get back to normal operations. So, Tom, you got anything else you want to add before we shut this thing down?
No, just it's homecoming. Great turnout for homecoming. Great game. For
Tommy,
the homecoming team.
I do want to add something. South Gibson set a record tonight.
Did it?
First time in South Gibson's history we've held an opponent
to zero.
Wow. First time ever.
Wow.
We've held an opponent to 0. So, all right. Well, been a lot of fun bringing you tonight's. Been a lot of fun bringing you to tonight's game. We will see you guys next Friday night at McNary. Until then. Stay safe out there. Thank you to all of our sponsors, guys. We appreciate you very, very much for sponsoring our broadcast and making this possible for our fans that can't attend the game. We thank you very much. Until then, man, keep it between the mustard and the mayonnaise so you don't make ketchup. We'll see you guys next Friday night. Good night.